Thank you for tuning in to Super D&D, episode 16 of season 3. We're gonna get going in just a second. Enjoy the art montage. Happy April Fool's Day. Stay safe from Corona. You know exactly when this is.
Yes.
We'll see you in just a moment.
2020.
Anyway, let's bring it back in. So, last week, you all finished dealing with the initial fight with Elias Morose to then deal with Steadfast, sacrificing himself to send Elias Morose off to have to flee and recover from the large amount of damage he's able to emit from his true celestial form.
Wow, this is sick.
They briefly had a moment where they could save him. Athena had a brief talk with what you guys are all calling as God, not confirming that nor denying it. It's all
God.
confidential.
It's gone.
And then they
God.
unfortunately had to rush off to help deal with the city because it was not only a few AI and Elias Morose attacking them, but tons all over the city with people falling or becoming injured from various different robotic pieces that had been put in them to either further benefit their lives or actively save them, either from missing limbs, failing internal organs, all Morose Industries tech that had turned rogue. The party had then gone off to, I believe, what was the first location? It was by the
By Teach.
Beretich
Yeah.
Circle, and then we're able to deal with that, dealing with some large mechs, some very creative displays of coordination, some giant mop action, as well as some slime mechazord between Ashley, Daniel, and Ian.
Yes.
It started snowing, they contained some explosions, and they got a good number of people out of there. And then they heard from the general that there was Fide Beach was one of the worst off places, as well as Southside. They confirmed this with Clarity, and they arrived via a method that Ian and Daniel used, Ian flying up high and a portal being dropped right down for them to swoop through and then the rest of the party to follow. And they landed up on the building by Fide Beach. They hear screams of people fleeing, screams of pain, fighting, helicopters, and then drop ships coming out of the water, as well as a number of other AIs running up the beach. That is where we will pick up It's Ian's turn.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah, I forget what we're
Ian
doing.
and Daniel's turn.
Let's do it.
Um,
Pop it
do
in.
we have any time to plan or do anything?
Nope.
What-
We're going.
We're both doing heroics?
That's the only one I got, brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Forgot about that. Hold on while I open my character sheet and turn it off of edit purple.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I rolled a 4. I forgot about that.
Alright. Hey-ya!
Alright, so you ready to hijack a plane, my friend?
Sure am.
Hijack a plane.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fly us in to over
Okay.
here to this bad boy. The plan is we're gonna kill everyone on it.
No,
Oh boy.
that is not a heroic action. That's gonna.
Alright, fine. We'll kill them. You're right. That's.
Oh,
But we are
darn.
gonna hijack them.
Right?
Ah, darn, fellers.
Darn it.
All right, we're going to. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slime entangle them so they can't move. On the
Okay.
plane. We go
On
over
the
there.
plane. So you
And-
can't see into the plane currently.
Oh great.
Because it's very the helicopter. Joel's got me messed up. Thank you. As it is, in fact, very dark tinted. You cannot see through it.
Oh great. Hey Daniel, you wanna?
I'll place a portal on the bottom of the helicopter.
Which one? I want to make sure which the one you're going for.
We're taking this one, right,
Okay.
Jonas?
That's the one.
That one,
Alright, yeah.
based on its location, Daniel could see the bottom of the portal. Yeah, he's good enough to see that.
And I'm gonna look over to you and be like, climb through.
Okay.
Nice.
So you close the portal, keep that entrance there. Use one action point to basically drop it underneath. Okay, so Ian is able to go through. Ian, roll me an acrobatics. It's the one time you'll actually have to use it because you're going through and grabbing on. Yeah, you're fine. I figured you'd be fine, but I just wanted to make
That's
sure.
19 that I rolled there.
Yeah, it was a pretty good roll. So, from there, as Ian ends up over there,
Hello there.
you're on the underside of it, hanging on to the landing treads. Not treads, but like the bar underneath.
All right. So
As a part of my heroic action, am I able to use the sound from the helicopter blades to basically see inside of the helicopter?
Roll me an Elven ear.
Sure will.
39. I'm going to say you have a general sense that there are two people behind you. Not AIs, from the base of the sound that is reflecting off of their flesh
Oh,
inside of here.
Damn. Elfin ears are great.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna hold up 2 fingers and hope that he sees it.
Ian, roll me a perception. At disadvantage because you're hanging upside down. No, you're used to hanging upside down. Normal roll.
Wait. What the is
Perception.
What's a perception?
Down at the bottom. I know you don't use it very much.
Wait,
I'm going to say you see him
It's a
holding up
20.
his hand.
it's a 20.
Oh, that's right, because +5, yeah. Yeah, so you're good. You do see him hold up. You think it's 2. It could be 3, but you think it's 2.
All right, I'm gonna assume it's 2 then. And so, what's the easiest way to get in?
The moment he the moment I see inside of the helicopter, I'm gonna place the entrance on the bottom of the helicopter inside of it instead.
You cannot see inside of it.
Well, if I
Okay.
get the opportunity
You're
when he's
holding-
entered,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
You're
I'm
holding
that.
holding actions to be able
There's
to
a
do that.
door, right? 'Cause
There are doors on it, yes. Like
Alright.
they swing upwards on either side of it.
I would like to swing it upwards.
Okay, roll me in athletics.
Bear strength.
Athletics.
+5.
27. 7. You see as it snaps open, and you see your acrobatics is fine enough. You don't get thrown off as you're kind of holding onto the door, feet on it. And then you see that there are 2 people. One immediately turns towards you, grabbing for weapons.
All right. I'm gonna do that slime and tangle thing
Okay. Slime and tangle. They have to
on the first
define.
guy.
Okay. It's an area, right?
I think it's just one.
Oh, yeah, it's one person. That's a different ability.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see as they're kind of shouting as you get the one guy kind of stuck to the seat now.
I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna save the other guy.
He's just focusing on you, a little bit, but he's focusing on flying the plane and apparently preparing to gun down the entire row of civilians.
Oh, fuck.
Well, in that case,
Okay.
Can I see inside the portal yet?
Yes, you can.
Inside the. I placed
You
that.
swap it over.
And I look over to Ashley. I say, "Get in."
Nice.
Ashley could do so on her turn if she chooses to.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Do I still have movement?
You
Can I
can
do
step
that?
in if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's now a very crowded helicopters. Now Daniel is kind of squished in behind one of the seats that it really isn't. There's not really much room there. It's all machinery and like buttons and things like that, and like different ammo compartments and things like that. And
Can
now
I throw
you're.
the two people through the portal?
I mean, they're both slime entangled to their seats at the moment.
all right. Well, then can I just? I mean, I control slime, so can I just shift him over? Just move him.
Roll me a
in my slime
concentration or
power?
focus.
Advantage.
Uh,
I have advantage because of my D4 roll.
That's you do, because all the skill checks.
oh,
+5.
It still
so
makes it
16.
only a 16. You see that because of the moving around, you see that you feel them slam into the ceiling and then miss the portal. Like one of the heads go in, so Ashley, you see a head come out and go, ah! And then go back.
it goes back in.
I'm gonna now. That's good enough. I'm gonna take control of the plane.
Okay.
It's fine now, and
All
I'm
right.
not gonna gun down the civilians.
Aw, dang it. I hoped you.
What does this
Okay.
button do?
Oh no.
Dropping.
Okay.
Missiles.
So, that would you have taken the plane, but that is going to end both of your turns for now. And
Yeah,
that's
helicopter.
buddy.
We did.
Okay.
Did that count as my heroic action?
Yes, it did, because you did something
okay.
on the same
I just wanted to
turn.
double check. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
So I can
Okay.
erase it.
Yeah. All right. El Fantasma, your turn.
All right. He's gonna look over at Jeffrey and Athena,
Okay.
and what he's gonna do, he's basically gonna explain to them exactly what he wants to do. And
Okay.
basically is, Jeffrey, I'm gonna possess one of your metal shards, and you and Athena will help me launch the metal shard into the windshield of the helicopter.
He's gonna raise his eyebrows, but give a thumbs up.
All right.
And I'm gonna hold a possession touch. So as soon as Jeffrey's turn
Pulls out
comes
a
up,
metal shard. Gotcha. Okay. You can
and
do that.
since it's still my turn, technically I can.
You're using 2 action points to hold an action, so you have
Yep.
2 other action points. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm gonna
So-
say to explain that plan, you have 1 action point.
Oh. Ooh.
Perfect.
Because information
Oh,
is
I-
important, but it does take time.
It does. So I'm just gonna summon another Phantom Link.
That's fair enough.
Do that.
Summon.
Oh wait, how high are we?
You are about.
You said there were 3 stories last week.
These ones are 3 stories. A 3-story building is gonna be around 30, 40 feet up in the air.
That's about right.
Okay. I've never done this, but let's try this. I want to summon the Phantom Link up here, and then
Okay.
hopefully it can survive the.
Have it roll in acrobatics. If you can't do that, just roll a
Acrobatics.
dex.
Gotcha. Acrobatics.
Okay.
Nice.
It's going to take a minimal amount of damage here, but
Okay.
so it's only going to take 6 points of damage.
Gotcha.
Keep that in mind. It didn't take a lot because it was able to mainly just kind of slow its fall and kind of roll a little bit. but just some of the shadow essence just gets lost as it moves quickly downwards. It impacts harshly against the ground, but it's mostly fine. All right. I believe that
The
will
shadow
end.
doesn't feel anything.
Yeah. All right. It is now the combat AI's turn. All right. They did pretty good this time. So,
Oh shit! Don't say that.
so you see as these ones here are all taken out, just except for that one on gold hero on the roof. These guys over here on the bottom, down this way, are firing at this group of police officers that are trying to make sure they don't get flanked. So these guys all go down. And then these ones are going to start moving up from the beach.
Half of everyone that's here. Shit, man.
And a couple of them are going to stay by each of the drop ships. This guy would be back here still.
Are those guys dead? Or unconscious?
They're like bleeding out kind of thing.
Okay.
None of them are fully dead right now. Okay. And then this one's going to be coming around to here. This one's going to be running around here, cutting them off. Okay. That ends the combat AI's turn for the moment. None of them have fired at you.
I
Ashley,
think
you're
I know
up.
we're here. Hi. I was given a lovely portal to go inside.
Come on, baby.
I'm gonna do that thing.
Okay.
What's the situation inside of the helicopter?
Ian's sitting in one seat, Daniel's sitting in another seat, and you're very cramped kind of in between them, not really in a seat, kind of sitting on levers and buttons and things like that.
Get off of that! What are you doing?
What? No.
Just bows down the entire
Careful not to
Yeah.
press anything. But are there other bodies or people in there?
No,
Or
they
did
both
just deal
got
with that?
thrown out.
Okay.
Wait, they. Whoa.
They're on the ground. The people underneath you can probably take care of it.
I mean, they fell from.
They fell
really
from
high.
about 60 feet up.
They're
No.
fine, probably. They were in slime.
We don't really care.
Ashley doesn't, that's for sure.
There were a couple things I was gonna do, but let's think about it again.
Okay. Arya, you'll be up after the dropship in the helicopter, so start thinking of what you're gonna do, and then Mop, you're after Arya.
Neat.
I'm going to. God, wait. I just had a really good plan. What the fuck is that tiny orange thing?
That just signifies that they're in the air.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is that a person?
Yes, it's a tiny orange
Please don't
man.
tell me that's like a really tiny hero that's on our side.
It's a gnome.
Narlin's back.
Gnarly.
Yay! Oh wait, they're on the wrong team. Never mind.
Yeah, we can take him out before.
All right, what you doing, Ashley?
I know, I'm so sorry.
While she's thinking, how much health does this helicopter have?
You don't know. It looks a little damaged from the people below you attacking it.
I have a blood mark on Elias Moreau's. Am I closer to him now that I'm on this side of the city since we've just got here?
A little bit, but he's constantly,
He was coming
from
in.
what you can tell
Or go-
now, he's constantly getting closer.
To here?
Yes,
Awesome.
towards the city anyway.
Yikes.
Dope.
Thank you.
There was another question I needed to know before I didn't. Got it. It's fine. This is fine. I have a good vantage point up here. But we hurt some people that are hurting our people.
Yes.
I'm going to, at a beautiful vantage point here, see that the. I kind of don't want that helicopter doing anything either. Can I? Well, I guess that would be. That. Well, no, I can
Ashley
do-
did hear.
I need you-
What Phantasma and
What you
Jeffrey
guys were
talking
saying.
about?
Yes.
Yeah. To go up and hurt that helicopter.
I
You
need a
guys do whatever
decision
you wanna
though.
do.
I'm sorry. I'm going to let's start with just trying to hurt these guys that are on top of this roof here that just like
Okay.
maimed a lot of our people because those people got to get healed or they're gonna die.
Okay.
So let's do. They don't know I'm here. I feel good about
You
that.
are not stealth though.
But I'm in a helicopter.
You are not
that
stealth.
I got portaled
That's
in
not
here.
how that works. We've been over this. You have to actively hide.
In the helicopter
Yes.
that they don't know that I'm in because I got.
How
portaled
do you
in?
know that you don't know that they know you're there?
Because I got portaled in here. I didn't actually jump in here. No one
To
would
be
have seen
fair,
that.
we did kind of throw people out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
But
they
you
know
guys
that-
visibly went there. Oh, except for Daniel. But
These
he didn't,
are
like-
combat AIs with inhuman reactions. You are not stealth.
This one's within 5 feet of someone. If that helps you.
Please let me know what you're doing.
I know. I have to think now. You're changing all my plans.
It's if you can just simply attack someone, it doesn't always have to be the biggest thing in the world if you're not in the opportunity to do so. I need you to make a decision.
Yeah, I'll just attack the guy up here then.
Okay.
This-
All right. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Jesus Christ.
Nice shot. All right. Combat AI. Dodge toughness. Dodges the first one. The second one hits. He takes that full damage, and because of the damage he sustained from the other ones, he is dead.
Yay!
He saw it last second, whipping his head towards it, but you see as he tries to move out of the way, Ashley almost predicts the movement. Last second, flicks it to the side, goes right through, hit one side of his upper rib cage to the other. It falls down, sparking slightly. All right, well done. I'm assuming you're staying in the helicopter, not jumping out. Gotcha. All right, it is now other helicopter's turn. You have one taken over. But this one will take off into the air, going up, flying up over here,
Even closer, better.
and is going to get over this way. And just start firing.
I don't have
Can I do a thing?
I don't know.
What do you have a reaction to do it properly?
Mental barrier, it's a reaction.
Mental barrier.
This
How are-
has always been a reaction.
Yes, but how is
I stop
long
an
as-
entire round of projectiles.
this ability does not reflect?
I just put it in front of the helicopter.
Wasn't that something that had to be on? Wasn't that on you?
I upgraded that.
Simply
I don't
deflects them
think
to
it
a
has to
location that does
just
not
be-
hit you or your allies.
Or
Does not
allies,
hit
these
you
are
or
al-
your allies.
Yeah.
But
so
it
these
has
are
to be
allies.
aimed at you. Is that what that tells me? I'm sorry, you cannot do that.
Well, it says simply deflects them to a location. It's deflecting their projectiles to a location that doesn't hit me.
I
or my
remember.
ally.
I remember for very clearly that this was a you ability.
Yeah, but I thought I upgraded it past that.
No, I do not remember such thing.
Okay.
So it'll be firing down. And that group dies. That ends their turn. Now the drop ships that are going to be. You see, as a couple other things come out of them.
Great.
Oh no!
Start marching up. And that is
So
all.
this thing's just gonna be on the dropship's turn.
Yes.
Okay.
The medium-sized mechs.
Yeah.
All right. Ari, you're up. Mop, you're on deck. Jeffrey, you'll be after the gold tier heroes.
Okay. I'm gonna look to Athena and just say softly, like, I might need your help for what I move out to when I can. But since I know I can't do it because since I need her to put something on me next turn. Let's see. I have my wings out, so I can fly 50 feet.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you're kind of in
mark it.
between. You're
I
kind
won't
of in
remember.
between two squares.
Mm,
Same with Jeffrey.
yeah. Okay, thank you. I'll make their life a little easier.
Okay.
And have no wit. Heavy spirit.
Spirits.
At
Okay.
Mr. The one right in front of.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is make a dodge or toughness. The first one hits.
Yay.
The second one, however, does not. He looks
That's
injured,
good.
but he is not dead.
Yay! I'm making progress.
Kind of reels back away from the body that he is now standing over as he gets blasted away a bit. Mop, it's
I
now your
pop.
turn.
Bonus action.
Okay.
Pounding.
Well.
You got this, Mop.
All right. Cool.
Heroic action.
All right. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna look at those little guys in the corner right there. His teammates.
Okay.
I trust you can protect the civilians. Runs. Yeah, let's do that. He's going to pillar jump onto the next building across where all the dead heroes are.
Okay.
And this is probably not even gonna work. Hopefully. He's gonna just hole in the ocean
Okay.
to about the point where all the enemies are, and it's just kind of like let's say
Gonna wash them all back in. Okay.
I was thinking about that, but also like I just want to freeze the that whole area.
All right.
It sounds ridiculous. I don't even think
It's-
that'll work.
You know, you could definitely try. It might slow him down at the very least. So you're jumping across first, correct?
Yeah.
Roll me an athletics and an acrobatics with the help of the pillar. Okay. Both of those are fine. You go up, launch, land, roll over to here. Stand up, raise your arms and your mop in the one hand, and start concentrating or focusing on the ocean.
I like how you did that.
26. Okay, 26. And as you see the water start to rise, I need you to roll me a straight strength, please.
Come on, baby.
That's pretty good. So, as you guys all see this dark wave of water for a second, some of you maybe might assume it kind of reminds you of a little bit of what Neptune did. Maybe not quite as big, but still a fairly large area, at the very least.
Oh.
Hold on. This just getting a general drawing over here. I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. Here and then this. So this is what happens. 39. That's pretty dang good. Doesn't quite get everybody you were hoping for,
That's fine.
but it does get a lot of them. All right, I have to adjust this a little bit, but
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
That's
you
impressive.
did it, Mom! Come on!
I spilt water on the map.
Navi.
I dropped
And then
my
it
cup
and then
of
it
water.
freezes.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so good. You did so good.
And it starts snowing again.
Kind of.
All over again.
All right, sorry guys, I'm just trying to.
So fun.
Get the layers.
Yeah, it's not as easy with using the But all it wants to prioritize all the other things. Like I'm gonna have to move the map for a second, so it's gonna look really stupid. But give me just a second to.
Earthquake!
But I just can't select the water, unfortunately.
Mhm.
It's a good thing that I'm in this helicopter, not on the map.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
just
we
like
all
it
are.
doesn't want me to select anything, and it's a big dumb.
We all
Super
did.
Like,
D&D.exe
Couldn't
is
you just
crashed.
like draw the outline of it instead of having it just fill?
No, but the thing is, I was gonna do that, but then I can't ever like get rid of it, which is annoying. Map and background. No, they want me to do that. Layer. That help thing. Let's see. Nope, didn't. It didn't even select it. Thank you. I love this. All right, let's see if I can do this way. Because
Roll20 is pulling an April Fool's prank on you.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I can't even like get rid of it either. It's like does not exist. I selected
to be
over the whole
fair-
thing. Fucking hell.
To be fair, we are loading a lot of resources onto the map right now. So,
Yeah, to be fair.
and I'm sure that Roll20 already has their servers blasted because of the whole stay indoors thing.
Okay. Map player. There we
And
go.
to be extra fair, if this was in real life, we'd also have to like do something to mark this off anyway.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
hoping that the dropships have like their entrances blocked as well. If not, then that's fine. Or the exits, I guess. Whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, I believe it was here that I'm looking for. There, perfect. Took a long
There we
time.
go.
Sorry about
As
that.
if nothing ever happened.
It's a little off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very slightly. It's down a little bit.
There we go.
That's much better.
Okay. Back to the main attraction. Mop freezing everything and everyone. Not all of them, but a good lot of them.
And then I
That
high
is
five.
helpful.
High five, Puddle Boy. Wow. Okay. Alright, now for... Ooh, wow. The heroes are not helping yet again,
Wow.
as per usual.
Do you ever feel like we're the only ones that do anything around here?
Yeah.
They're trying, but these ones start to realize that you guys saw that you guys were in the helicopter now as two people hit the ground. They kind of finish off those guys, make sure they go unconscious, and then they move up here. That's all of them really do.
How dare
Hey, I mean they're good cannon fodder.
Not what they're supposed to be.
Nah, who cares?
I
They're
do.
humans.
Well, not quite right,
Oh.
actually. Hold on.
I think it's like the angle of it.
Cortez isn't.
No, it's not the angle. It's
There.
there's something.
Here, I know how we can check.
Is it the size of the map
It's-
too?
No,
Is
it's still down a little bit. It's like here, ish.
No, because I wasn't at a building.
I could have sworn there was an alley like right here.
You know what? Oh, you know what it is? Haha!
It was.
There
we go. I was so weirded out about that.
Beautiful.
It was the wrong fucking building.
I was
Oh.
There we go. That's
That
what
would
I'm
explain
talking
it. That would explain why it looked so weird.
about. There we
I was
go.
like, because it's a big map that I scaled down for you guys.
I'm
so
sorry.
it's this big.
I didn't know this whole problem would have caused. I would have
No, I mean, I
said
could have just
something.
said it was there, you know, but it's like I
Mop
didn't do
is
that.
so powerful that he broke.
He broke the game. He broke the fourth wall. All right. That ends their turn. Jeffrey, you're up. Athena, you'll be after the red tier heroes.
You'll have to just give me 1 second because I reloaded it because I thought that everybody else saw that it was normal and I was the one seeing that we were on the incorrect building. So just give me a hot second while it decides to load. Anywho, okay, so just to be clear, I hold up a shard and Phantasma goes into it, yes?
Yep, he touches it, holding his reaction to do so.
And Phantasma, your instruction was for me to throw it into the helicopter window.
Yep.
Okay, the helicopter is not facing me, correct?
Yeah, he probably would have just nodded at you, as a signal of, like, just do it anyway.
Well, he's gonna try to do something. I have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna scooch on over to near the edge of the building. And you're gonna have to remind me, because I don't know if we put this on my sheet. I have, like, half movement while I'm magnetizing my armor, right? So instead of...
Yes.
So if I use magnetism, it's not 80 feet, it's 40 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go 40 feet when you're lifting yourself. Other things, because it's a little easier to do, you can go farther.
I was there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just measuring outwards.
Yeah, that's like, I don't think I'm on the building then.
You could roll an acrobatics to grab onto the edge to see if you can grab it or not.
Does that burn anything, or can I just do that?
If you fall, it will end your turn. If you grab onto it, you're fine. Nothing.
Wait,
Well,
the helicopters are metal, right?
Huh?
The helicopters are metal, right?
No,
Maybe.
they're that living metal stuff. We talked about this last time when he described
they
metal
really?
helicopters. I asked him and he said they do not appear to be normal metal, so I'm going with that for now.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to magnetize over and then grab the edge of the building.
Yeah, kind of using the momentum from the magnetation. You try to grab onto the edge and pull yourself up. Roll me the acrobatics.
Also, I'm just gonna roll the magnetism because I did that. And then you said acrobatics.
Yep. That's enough.
Ooh.
That would be enough to grab right onto the edge. You get over, and you pull yourself up.
Okay, I think I have just enough of an angle to try to throw it into the window.
Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna throw my heated shard, aiming for maybe one of the guys if I can see them, and if not, that's fine.
Oh, Phantas is about to be inside a man. I don't think he was expecting that
About to
today.
explode outward.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me your, it's just a heated shard, correct? Got 2 heated shards.
Yes, it wasn't loading.
Gotcha. Alright. I don't know how this works. You see, unfortunately, as it goes through, you see, ting! It bounces off and spirals away.
Could
Nice.
I do a reaction?
Your reaction was to turn into the shard on his turn.
Are you sure that
Oh,
He
wasn't?
that
held
was-
an action. Does that consume
That
his
uses
reaction
yes,
as well?
yes.
Okay.
Holding an action
that consi-
to expel a
Oh,
held
interesting.
action uses a reaction. That is said specifically under our common actions as well.
Where does it
okay.
dink off to? Is
It,
the question.
I was about to get to there. So it comes off at this angle. It deflects based on the arch. It ends up falling down into the crowd over here.
Well,
The Elf
we
Phantasma
tried.
shard.
No, you tried. It's fine.
Hey, not everything pans out. Elf Phantasma
Wait,
shard
what
is
is it?
over there.
All right.
Okay.
Elf Phantasma, you can see and feel the tink, 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 fall down into it.
what
Hey,
about
actually,
the
I have another
second-
plan now. So,
What'd you say, Kier?
Do I still have 1 action point? I didn't
Yes.
roll the second heated chart on purpose.
Yeah. No, I was only taking the first one.
Okay, well, I don't have a ton I can do, but I'll still do this then. I'll try putting a metal shield and spawning it in the middle of the helicopter blades and seeing if that does anything. Like
Okay.
right here.
And for this instance, roll me a concentration or focus along with it.
Okie dokie.
Okay. 16, you see as it kind of hits it, and you see one of the blades push it and spiral it away and immediately damage, and the whole thing kind of shifts and has to keep air. And it actually gets a little bit lower to you, and it did do a little bit of damage from what it seems, but not a ton.
That's fine. I don't really have a ton of action points to throw around anyway. But that's my turn.
Alrighty. It's now the red heroes, the red tier heroes. I'm gonna roll for them, the few that are here.
You mean him? It's one.
Oh yeah, there's only one live already.
Only one.
And he actually manages to finish off this guy. Okay. That ends his turn. Athena, you're up.
Everyone ran away. I'm gonna go stand next to the fucking portal.
Okay. Sophia's
and
coming
then-
with you, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna put Sophia in defense, so if anything comes to attack me, Sophia will be
Okay.
defending.
Gotcha. She's holding her actions for that. Got it.
Yeah. Fuck my life. Okay. Clairvoyance. I'm gonna put the +10 on Arya because she wanted to do something.
Okay.
I
And
need
I'm gonna
help.
put precog on Arya as well.
All right, advantage, Arya. So the people that currently have it at the moment:
Jeffrey Bob.
Jeffrey, Mop, Arya, Ashley are the only ones that are getting it. You can't see Ian and Ash and Daniel. The only reason you can see Ashley because she's kind of outside, hanging out the helicopter a little bit to get some
Yeah.
shots, and the
Yeah.
door is currently open.
Can I see Phantasma if he gets out of his form?
I'm gonna say no, not from this from this angle. Just because you're kind of cut off by the building because it's about the same height.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
You can see a number of the heroes, so that will give them a boost a little bit. Might help them out.
Okay.
All right. I believe
Did
that.
we ever
all the-
determine? Did we ever determine if the Phantom Links get it as well?
I'm going to say, from what I was thinking about it last week, that the phantoms, based on what they are, they're shadows that are being controlled and technically not people. They're more of a construct. They will not get the
Okay.
+4. That is my
Okay.
logic and reasoning.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, thank you. All right. Now, I believe that ends your turn, correct? I'm assuming you're not moving after moving and popping clairvoyance?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right.
Sitting right here.
So,
Good luck, guys.
so these ones, they try to move up. El
trying to
Phantasma gets
protect
a
you.
little trampled. And that, unfortunately, because of the touch of someone else. Roll me a concentration or focus. Let's see if you can keep the form, unless he chooses to just get rid of it.
I would choose to get rid of it
Okay.
at this point.
Then roll me a toughness.
Oh wait, I roll a toughness?
Yes. This is for being
Okay.
trampled. You take 2 points of damage as people step on your stomach a number of times. And face a little bit. And then they're like, oh, I'm
That's
sorry! Sorry! And one person like tries to help you up, and then that person gets pulled away. Like, come on, he can take care of himself! And then they just start running as best they can, but then they're kind of stopped by the other ones. Well,
I
he's a
literally
professional.
pay no mind to them at all. I'm staring at this helicopter.
Yeah. You get up, you're kind of like standing, you're coming up to a knee now. It is now Ian's turn. Okay, for a reference point, you can move 120 feet with the helicopter, which isn't...
Hell yeah. That doesn't matter because the fight's kind of over here.
Yes, just wanted to let you know that you can move that. All these ones are kind of frozen, but they're not fully frozen. They're pretty well
Okay.
frozen at the moment. And especially this dropship, the one on the far right of the map, that one is kind of very much stuck, more so than the other two.
Got it. All right. So the first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to figure out what kind of weaponry I have in this.
So it seems like, while nothing is made of metal per se, you seem to have metal bullets in the terms of a machine gun on either side. You can fire. It unleashes a barrage from what it seems. So it would be one action point to all of 4 of your action points to fire it. But that would be like equivalent of a multiple, just long-range burst of shots, like a.
Oh hell yeah! So, I would like to rain death upon everything over here.
Okay.
Not, of course, not the gold heroes. They can live because they're cool most of the time.
Okay, so it fires out in a straight line.
So,
You could hit those 5 there if you'd like, as well as actually hit the dropship. No, you would just miss the dropship. My bad.
okay, but what if I went? Can I go this way?
You could hit those 1, 2, 3, the big one, those 3, and the dropship. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I'm going to take it off of GM for a second, and this is what you'd be rolling on all of those.
That is a shit roll.
A little bit of a shit
Really,
roll.
a 2, brother?
A lot of
A 2?
damage.
Yeah, Ian's getting used to it. It's like it's not quite what he's used to helicopter-wise. There's like a lot of different there's no like joystick in it. You see that he's kind of controlling it with like something in his hand and something else in the other hand, but none of them are like they're attached by a wire, and that's it.
Oh, yikes.
And it's like you're like, why does this have motion controls?
Who puts VR in a helicopter?
Basically. Okay. So all of the little ones and the ones in that are all saving at disadvantage. They have to make they can't dodge actually right now, so it fails because they're frozen. The big one can roll a toughness, however, see if you can actually pierce through it. That one, it will not affect the big one that you go for, but the dropship, however, does take that damage fully because it does not able to move out of the way at the moment. These 3, however, completely just start to be torn apart. As you find out that from the way the sparks are igniting, that these are not metal bullets. These are some other alloy that seems to be concurrent with the metal of the helicopter. They also seem to glow and grow up very hot, so it almost looks like you're shooting these fire bullets almost.
Cool.
They're just melting through things. That one has
It's
taken
like slime fire.
a little bit, but not quite.
And
That
then
one took 100.
Can I do one more thing?
Depending on what it is.
It's I just wanted to give Ashley just a bit more of a perch.
Yes, you could do that.
Because I have
I'll allow
5
that.
action
Yes, you do. That's the only reason I would allow it.
points.
Okay, Ashley has a little bit more of a perch. She now has advantage on targets that are below her.
I got
Alright.
you, Caroline, even though I don't think you are here.
Daniel, your turn.
Now, I've had this idea sort of for like 2 weeks now, but haven't really gotten the chance to discuss it with Jeffrey yet. You said it's living metal, right?
That's what it's called. At least some of it is. And also, this metal doesn't seem to be the same as the living metal. This is something that appears metallic-ish, but not quite. Has like some kind of weird alloy
That is
to it.
disappointing.
All of the AIs are made of it.
The ally? Or the
That is
living
correct. The
metal? Okay.
living metal was only specific to that one building that we were in before.
I want to encounter it again so I can see if it has a life force. All right. I guess I'm going to attempt an inspired action on Ian.
Okay.
I want to refill his inspired actions.
Okay. Roll me.
Good man.
Roll me 1d4.
Ooh.
He gets 4 of your 4 inspired actions. Unless you don't want to give him that many. You can give him up to 4.
Oh, he gets mine.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You're trading.
I'm giving him 3.
Okay. Ian gets 3.
Yeah, I'll have 1 left.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we got one good inspired action combo then.
Alrighty. So Ian has 1. Ian has 3. Sorry, you have 1. And that will end your turn, unless you're driving out of the helicopter.
Can I see if there's any rockets?
There does not seem to be any rockets.
Dang. Okay, I'm just gonna watch.
All right. El Fantasma, your turn.
All right. So I am going to do an inspired action.
Okay.
First things first, I want to turn myself invisible.
Okay.
Use my normal movement to move my 30 feet.
Gotcha.
And basically, I am going to do the same dumb move of bomb, ghost strike.
Okay. Roll me concentration or form. Concentration or focus. A deafness.
Concentration or form. Concentration. Deafness.
So, a little disoriented from the fall and kind of coming out of it, getting a little trampled, getting up quickly, invisible, kind of gaining your balance. I will allow you to hit 3 targets, you please.
Then let's go with these 3. I'll end up over here.
Okay. So as you go through, stabbing each one with advantage, roll me just your normal Demon Tooth Blade.
Gotcha. Is it not rolling?
It's
Oh,
coming.
there it is. And if
Okay.
they hit, sneak attack.
All right, let's see which ones of the 3 that it hits. Yeah, you have advantage on this, so it's 23, and 1 hits. 2 will hit. 2 will hit. So the guy in the middle is the one that actually ends up saving, but the other 2, this one, a good section of their torso gets stabbed right through, and then you can see their insides a little bit. This kind of glowing liquid leaking out, and you end up over there. All right, I believe that will end your turn. Good job.
Yep.
All right, it's the combat AI's turn. Not quite as good this time, but they will. Some of them will start pushing up. One of them is going to split off towards El Phantasma. Actually, 2 are kind of getting around this way over
He's
here.
invisible. Do they know he's there?
That's right. They do not know he's there, so they could not do so. They kind of look around for him like he's there, but they're instead going to go on to this guy and mob him, and he goes down. This one, however, will attempt to make an attack at El Phantasma using his quick reaction times to guess at disadvantage where he thinks El Phantasma is. So he's going to do so. El Phantasma, you have advantage on the dodge save. And they have disadvantage, which you do save. So you see a laser barrage come from the arm and kind of pepper the side of the building. You kind of duck low and then jump up very quickly, making no sound, almost no sound. These ones are going to go up over here. That takes this guy out. And these ones are going to come up over here, which takes...
Oh, there was 2 down there.
Yes. Takes that guy out. And then a number of them... actually, this guy's going to step over here, takes that guy out. And this one, bravely, is going to step up to the mop, who just caused an ice tidal wave, and attempt to hit him. I need you to make a defense dodge or toughness, please.
This guy's pretty brave.
Yes, he is. He's
Either
so
that or
brave
stupid.
and so cocky that he natural one and just Mop just stood there and looks over. And then he's gonna
turns toward him, towards
Yeah.
him. His looming figure looks down.
he's gonna attempt to. Oh my god! He natural one to twice.
That's great.
He's
Yeah.
so cocky.
He punched Mop in the butt cheek and it did nothing. It just didn't even jiggle.
Didn't even jiggle.
Mop just automatically gives everyone in that one.
Apparently.
He intimidates even robots.
Alright, and these ones are able to move up, which takes out these two guys.
Ah, death.
And these ones are gonna go up and shoot at Arya twice.
Plus 10 advantage.
Yes, plus 10 advantage on Arya.
More.
Go ahead and roll a dodge.
I've been in that one twice.
Ew.
Yes.
It'd be impressive. I just did it. You could do it
I
too.
know, right? Yeah. come
35
on.
and a 40.
Oh.
Look, he's great.
You dodge both of them easily. Seeing that they're coming before they round the corner, you get that vision in your head. Seeing it as it comes in, you look to the side and you immediately dart upwards real quick and then dive back down. And that ends their turn. Ashley, you're
They're
up.
jerks.
You'll be after the helicopters and the dropships.
I don't know what the fuck happened because
So,
I was
yeah.
looking.
I will give you a recap. I was about to do so. So
We
Ian
all
has
talked
given
about-
you a slime platform, so you can be a little bit farther out of the helicopter, giving you advantage on targets below you.
Cool. Dope. What the fuck did Mop do?
Mop made an ice tidal wave that froze all of them.
But of course he did.
And then he got punched in the butt and then didn't do anything.
Not even jiggle.
I heard that part.
Yeah. I just got a great mental image of that in my head, though. I had to repeat it.
Please tell me he hurt his own hand
Advantage.
trying to punch Mop in the butt.
So I'm going to these two that are hounding on these two yellow guys that are below me need to fuck off. So let's hit. I'm gonna do it one at a time, just because I don't.
Okay.
These guys have been in a battle, right? They look like they.
These
are
ones,
not at-
some of the ones coming up, the ones
No,
closest
the
to you,
ones directly that are in front of these yellow guys.
those ones coming up just came out from the dropship. They do not look that injured.
Oh, okay.
Save the red dude!
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But you just said they came out of the dropship.
Yes, they came up off the beach and avoided Mop's attack.
Fine.
Because they were
Alright,
too
I'm gonna
far
shoot-
out.
I'm gonna shoot the guy and just assess the situation before shooting someone multiple times.
Okay.
But I'm gonna shoot that guy that's next to the red guy first.
Don't forget you, at the moment, have infinite status points and things like that.
That's very true.
Yeah, but that guy's dead. Natural 20. Just it's so accurate that you're able to, at the angle, you're able to go through the back of his head and in between the legs of the hero down below.
Like
Nice.
Sniper Elite slow motion.
I'll wink at the hero that I just saved. And then I will proceed to go on to the next person with behind that guy.
Mhm.
And try the same thing.
Okay, which one? If you could ping it for me. Just, there's a lot. I think
yeah,
I know.
This guy that's right
Gotcha.
behind the one I
Okay,
Plus
advantage.
4.
Yeah, +4 because Athena can
And-
see you out hanging out the helicopter.
Dope. And I'm also gonna add 3 different masochist points onto that.
Okay, go ahead and do so.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you wanted. Last time you told me not to roll.
So, the reason I have you roll is because they're not gone yet, but Ashley can feel them slowly coming back, opposed to immediate.
What does that mean?
That means whatever the pain and misery is slowing down a little bit, whether for better or for worse.
Oh, you're talking about the masochist points. Okay,
Yes.
I did not understand the context
Sorry.
you were talking about right now.
Also, you can feel Elias Moreau's approaching the city
Mhm.
quickly. He's probably only maybe 700 feet away.
Cool. I still have points here that I'm gonna continue to use.
Okay.
But
You're still full right now, but after this turn, it might not be.
I have action points I'd like to continue to use. Did I kill this guy?
Let's see. You did not. He's very low.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him again. I'm not going to add any masochist points onto this.
That hits, and he's already been hit once, so he can't get the vindictive damage again, I believe, right? Because he knows you're there.
If I have advantage
Oh,
on
that's
the
right.
target,
It's just advantage.
then I
I
get
forget on that one.
vindictive damage because I don't have sneak attack.
That's right. That's right. That will be enough to take him down.
Great. And then, yeah, I'll get the guy next to him as well too, I guess. Shoot that guy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Advantage.
Yeah, I know. I'm really happy I have advantage there.
Yep. Right through.
So-
Another one goes down.
And at the end of my round here, I'm going to look back into the helicopter. Well, I guess no, Daniel would kind of be the only one to hear me, right? Because we're on a helicopter.
I mean, Ian
I'll
has
add-
one of the headsets on, but the door is open. It's horribly loud. But you do not have a headset on at the moment.
Okay, I'll pop my head in, and I think Daniel is the only one that could hear me. So I'm going to look at Daniel and say, "Elias Morose is heading this way."
Ian, roll me
And then
perception.
What?
Daniel, you hear it.
Can I hear it?
You can hear it. Fine. Ian, roll me perception. No, you cannot.
What do you mean? I have agreed.
Not
What if I
from.
nat
Not with
20?
helicopters. Nope. If not rolling.
beautiful here.
Athena can roll if she nat 20, she could hear it, but that's about it. If you really think you're gonna nat 20, go ahead,
Where the fuck
Cassia.
is Athena?
Way the fuck over there, but her hearing's also pretty darn good. Nope, didn't hear
I
it.
rolled a 3. No.
Yeah. Ian, are you rolling perception to see if you can hear it?
Ian is here because he's
He
muted.
does. Guess he doesn't hear it then. Okay.
No,
Oops.
helicopter.
Helicopter's turn.
Oh, goody.
Gonna turn over a little bit this way.
Are you guys murdering people? You stupid human.
So
This is not.
as it's gonna fire down the street.
That's what-
Okay.
Hey, you win some, you lose a few hundred.
I have a question.
Oh,
Yes.
You gotta stop
Can I
acting like
do
this, my
An
man.
inspired reaction
No.
to do that? No.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't even tell me that their thing didn't work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have
I didn't know
specified
any
that.
of that. I would have
I'm
done someone
sorry.
else there if I knew that the helicopter was still going.
I'm sorry. I should have done it, but unfortunately, everybody makes mistakes. I'm sorry. Gonna
Well,
keep going with it.
We're only
It also
human.
plays into the fact that El Phantasma token was not in the helicopter.
That's true,
There is on the
but
floor.
still.
I'm just saying it's not all your fault, Colin. I think there's fault on everybody's side for not communicating
Yeah,
that.
the map's huge, so it's hard to keep track of everything.
All right.
I mean,
that-
he was
go ahead.
nothing.
Okay. Dropships are stuck at the moment. They can do nothing, as well as the mechs. They are currently frozen. Arya, your turn. Mop, you'll be after that.
I'm boosting the shit out of you. You better do something with it.
I know,
will
I know.
sit there for 3 turns. What?
Yeah,
No
I'm gonna
pressure.
Can I play cards with the dead body?
Oh no.
I mean, I can help you with that.
Shut up. All of these beautiful people, or AI, whatever the fuck they are, all of this. I want to put a last resort out to the sea so I can hit all these people, but not hit anyone else. Like, at max, the barrier, like, to where the ice barrier is. I guess you could say.
Okay.
So this is an inspired action, right?
Yeah. I
Or is it a
can't move.
heroic action?
It's an inspired. She's got my plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so
Okay.
you guys know, if she nat one's here, that's the end of this. session.
Well,
It's just
she has
gone.
advantage.
There's no season
it'd be
3.
very, it'd be very hard to do so.
It'd be very okay. Wait,
Go ahead and
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Arya would have to fly up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Get up,
moving,
kind of
like-
up over
I'm
Mop a
going
little
to
bit.
I'm going with Mop. I'm just gonna.
If you could roll me with a plus 10,
Hi.
the content,
Wait, what's Arya gonna do again?
she's
Last resort to
resort,
where
Mop.
at least the.
is unleashing it like
She's
way
done
off
this
in the
before.
ocean
Okay.
and kind of
Yeah.
just trying to hit up to.
Can I help this a little bit with some fun science? Tiny? Am I allowed to?
What is Arya's intelligence? Let's figure out that before we say some science shit that she might know.
I
What's
went
the
to
teacher?
college.
Yeah, I know, but I just
What's
want to
your
know.
intelligence, Arya?
+1.
Plus 1. Roll
I'm
me an
not
intelligence
that
before I have Caroline give you some science facts.
I'm not that smart, but
No, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Water works
Oh.
really well with sound and vibration.
Yeah.
So theoretically, Arya
Yeah.
could last resort just the water area without it penetrating the air, and last resort water, in turn ruining the people that are within that said water.
I thought that was what she was doing.
Yeah. I'm
No,
pretty
she
sure.
could in that area though. She said
It's
past-
gonna hit the water. It's gonna hit the water and the air.
Yeah, and I'm saying she could do an inspired action here that could just affect the water because it's vibration through the
But
water.
it won't affect the ice the same way.
It'll just shatter the ice.
It'll just shatter the ice and release all of them. So it needs to be above the water.
Oh, I didn't know there was just ice there.
Yeah,
right now it's just water.
Frozen tidal wave.
thing is ice.
Okay.
That's why they're frozen.
Yeah.
Just
So
So they have disadvantage.
yeah, go ahead and roll me with the +10 a concentration or focus, please.
I don't.
you got
You
this.
got
Do
this.
it.
You got this, Komodo. Come on.
Concentration.
Okay,
18.
That's 28.
28.
17.
28. Last resort. Go ahead and roll me last resort.
I don't want to. Mom, it's okay. I'm not.
The mop. I need you. No kidding. The mop running away.
Like, I'm out.
So mop, you see.
Mom chucks me into the
Hold on.
fucking last resort.
Let me just do
Oh.
this.
Oh, yeah, change it to Arya's death music.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
come
Death music?
Yeah, mop's death music. My bad.
on. How about both of us together? Let's playing both
And
at the
this is
same
hitting
time.
the entire area past this ice towards the ocean, right?
It's kind
Oh,
of.
it's in the ocean.
She's
It's
gonna
yeah, it's
turn
way out
this
there.
Yeah, I'm just
entire
trying to see
area into a
the air-
giant crater.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to see the impacted area here.
all of this.
So
Okay.
Arya's. This is so it would travel up 150 feet. Arya's putting it about 300 feet out,
Yeah.
and then controlling the area. As Mop, you see Arya kind of fly past you, wings outstretched, and then you just see it.
That's a sigh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I
do
want
I
better
have to
music.
roll anything for
Fuck
this?
You might in
Oh,
a second.
yeah, Daniel.
Arya, roll
But
me
doesn't
a
it just affect the area?
roll me a d100.
Why? Oh no. Oh
She
no.
has advantage. Can she roll twice?
You can roll twice.
Oh, I didn't even roll my D100 for my death. That would be
Oh, I
very
didn't either.
none of us.
So. Oh wow, a
Yes.
44. It's still a 54.
Yes.
So, Arya, you see
Halfway
Arya
there.
fly up, arms outstretched wide, as she throws them downwards to get some more height. You see the air just kind of burst from her, and you see her pushed back about 15 feet and skid onto the ground a little bit. But you see, as you look off to where the direction of that very condensed burst of sound, you see an explosion of almost a nuclear bomb off in the water. And you see it ripple and this huge wave come towards
Oh,
the
yeah.
the ocean as well.
Mommy.
And
Shit.
Mop, you see that the wave that you did is like an eighth the size. As it comes,
Is this what Neptune felt like?
as it comes in, you see that this ship is knocked up into the air and flies up and lands on its back. This one
Nice.
lands on top of the other ones as all the other ones just shatter into millions of pieces.
Arya!
This one, however, comes right towards Ashley, Daniel, and Ian,
Of course.
flying out of the air towards them. Ian, because you
Our
are
Dex boys.
Ian, because you are proficient in flying a helicopter, roll me
And
a
has
dex
Human reactions.
and
straight dex?
at advantage. Dex at advantage. Okay.
26.
26. You manage to
+4?
just move it. He doesn't get the +4 because he can't quite be
Okay,
seen.
okay. I was just asking.
But you see it goes by. You see it goes. You see it go by both of you over the other helicopter and land behind El Phantasma. If I could get it to
Oh my God.
fucking move over there, because I.
Ultimate heart attack.
Of course.
So, what about me?
Daniel, roll me a toughness, please.
No civilians are harmed in the making of this show.
Oh boy.
And Mop,
That's great.
you see Arya just kind of slump right next to those other two, but you see that the entire beach in front of you has just been destroyed.
Mutilated.
Not just the people, the beach itself is destroyed.
It's okay. Sand comes
Love
back
that.
in the ocean. It's okay.
So Daniel, you take 30 points of
Okay.
force
That's fine.
damage.
That's not
Okay.
bad.
But
I can
you-
kill him.
You felt it go off like 350 feet away from you. And just the shockwave of the subsonic sound just kind of rippled through you.
So you said
You
30?
feel a jolt.
30.
I feel a jolt.
I feel like he immediately would
Oh.
have covered his ears and been like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, kind of. I
Alright,
almost
we don't
missed
have
one.
that much people to deal with now. Okay.
No, fucking goddamn it.
I just got an
love
email. I just got an email from Roll20 called Dungeons and Distancing.
What we're doing right now.
Arya's practicing that. That was a long distance
We're
last resort.
distancing ourselves. Come on, guys.
Social distancing, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can't believe I
Um,
survived that.
that threw a big wrench into my plans. But well done, well done.
I hope you scared off the.
I got you, Arya.
Morose on his way here.
Yeah, we're gonna last resort Morose only.
Oh, never mind.
Stop,
He
stop,
randomly stop. Ashley sees him stop, and she's just like, "Never mind." Turns around, and goes the other way.
Or he comes directly towards you. All right,
Need another bomb. Warm up, Arya. Come on.
all right. That'll end
All right.
Arya's turn. Mop,
Look,
your turn.
shrink.
Yeah, Mop. Why don't you do something cool?
How about protect the shit out of the one that just did the cool thing?
Where's our
Oh, yeah,
mental?
I'm unconscious.
just happened?
It's kind of like a breeze that's coming off, making Arya's hair flow back, and just like the debris and the little bits of sand coming off towards it. It does
Alright.
look like a nuke went off in the ocean.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk and grab every single one of these guys, let Arya rest for a while, and then I'm gonna ice pillar over to here,
Over to where?
to this building right here where Jeffrey is,
Gotcha.
Hi.
and then I'm gonna jump to the helicopter, grab the tail, and swing it away.
Okay.
Preferably towards this direction, hopefully towards the ground.
So the helicopter is above the building a considerable amount now. So you
Alright,
have,
I'll just
if that
ice pillar,
changes your
yeah.
plan. Okay, ice pillar. So it's a little bit of a complicated inspired action. You do have a +4 on it, however. Roll me a acrobatics, an athletics, a concentration or focus, a second athletics, and a third athletics.
Monk?
You can use puddle luck on that. Yep, you lost one. That makes it a 17 plus 4.
Nice.
Okay, generally all pretty
35.
good rolls. This is what
And
happens.
I'm out of paddle block.
So Mop, you grab this guy and carry him like a football underneath. And you remind me because it was long inspired action. What are you doing with those 3? I know you're grabbing
I just
them.
wanted to grab all of them. Oh, you know what? Can I add something to it? While I'm in the air, can I just throw them too?
Sure, I'll allow that. Roll me another athletics to see how hard you throw them.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
That's what they're gone.
All right, so Mop throws them up in the air, and he's kind of surprises himself. Daniel, you look to your side, and Athena sees this as well. You see him do like this graceful front flip in the air and slam the 3 bodies that he grabbed down into the ground, and they disappear beneath the surface of the concrete.
God.
Is there like an outline of where they?
It's kind of just a circular crater where they're just.
I was hoping it was gonna be like the shape of their
No,
bodies.
not quite that comedical. Okay, so you land there, you roll, you get up, and
Hi, Jeffrey.
you reach over,
So,
jump, grab onto it, and you see that as you kind of spin it and pull it, swing it around as you do. So it kind of
You about
comes
to
this way,
Captain America it?
and then he throws,
Dunk.
and you throw it up against this building. When it,
don't mess with the mop.
when it as
Yeah.
Mop, roll me
About time he came back.
and roll me a D100, Mop. This is for something
Oh.
possibly fun.
Oh, jeez.
It's still
That's
the
right.
helicopter is still existing, however, just not very much. So Mop, as you land, so much momentum, you end up your strength goes right through the building and you go down a floor.
Is there
Right.
anybody in the floor?
No,
No, but there are
Good.
people in the helicopter.
Yeah.
people in the helicopter
Wow.
are still barely operating it, and the helicopter is barely operating in itself. All right, Jeffrey, you'll be up in just a second. As
I don't
the-
know if I can beat that at all.
We had 2 amazing rounds in a row.
But
Like
guys,
3, what
let's
do you
not
mean?
try and top
High
each
five,
other.
Arya.
Just be glad that we're doing it.
Wait, shit. Yay!
This guy's gonna come over here and try to help. This
Ignore
one's
my
gonna come
dead
over here.
corpse just
Nothing
lying
happens.
there. It's okay.
You can relax.
These ones are kind of gonna look in stunned awe at the sheer destruction that happened, and that's gonna end their turn.
Hi.
In 12 seconds.
Jeffrey, you're up.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I will just do the lame thing, and I'm gonna go into Metal Form Harden,
Okay.
and that uses 3 of my action points, and I'm gonna jump off the building onto the ground.
Okay, you do, and there's like you see there's a small like hero landing crater.
Hard on the knees.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement to get to there, I guess.
25 feet.
Oh, right, yes. So, like, here-ish.
You go one more.
Oh, okay. And I can't really hit them per se, but I still have a shard, so I guess I'll just chuck it at this lone one over by Phantasma.
Gotcha.
Just give me a second. It decides to load.
Oh, natural 1.
Oh, nice.
You hit him for 25 cold damage. Looks kind of rough, but not too bad. Actually, no, that one's
That's
hit
my
by a
turn,
Phantasma. That one's
guys.
looking very rough. Alright. Hey, not everything needs to be crazy all the time. Those just as equally could have gone horrible.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Alright. This guy's gonna come over here, attack that one, and he manages to knock him down.
No!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Go red!
Athena, you're up.
Red
Ian, you'll be
dude.
after the civilians.
The red tier is better than the gold tier.
So
That's
I just
kinda
want to do something super simple.
Okay.
I don't remember how much of a distance this is. Can I just use an inspired? I literally just want to bring Arya to me.
You might be able to do
dare
that
you.
in general. Let's roll their ability, the move person.
It's only 30 feet, so I just have to do
gotcha.
the inspired to get it more distance.
With clairvoyance up, roll me a concentration or focus. Let's see. It shouldn't be
Good.
that big of a deal, but you know, just in case. Yeah, you can as long as Arya is willing, you can
Yeah,
pull
sure.
Arya close. All right, Arya, you get kind of pulled back, kind of glide backwards towards Athena.
And then I just want to put precog on me so I can be able to protect Arya if needed.
Gotcha,
And Sophia is still in protective.
gotcha. Okay, I believe that ends your turns, correct?
Yeah.
How dare you drag my unconscious
All right,
corpse?
these
You're
ones are.
not unconscious. You're just tired.
My tired corpse, whatever.
All right, Ian, your turn.
Okay. Let's mostly finish this fight.
Actually,
Game.
there is one thing that is scheduled to happen. I'm still gonna do it because I'm not gonna not do it, just because my everything got destroyed. Sorry, Jonas. Just at the top of the round, this happens. You
Yeah, that's fine. My
Where is
sheet's
he?
breaking.
okay?
Where is he?
Yeah, no, not quite. You do hear, you hear from the general.
Oh,
Not sure if you need it, but you got backup.
Hey.
What was that?
We just destroyed the beach.
Wait, what was that?
the general.
So
No, this.
that's
Oh, that's
Anarugi Chi.
Okay, I was like,
Oh,
And he's coming over with a couple that were in his group. One of them being Superman. He's flying up over the building.
yeah!
But only 3 of his group. That
That
here.
guy.
Anarugi is gonna bamf up to there.
if I wasn't so tired, I'd scold
okay.
you.
Jazzy's gonna just get up on the rooftop. Let's see. What is Jazzy gonna do? What aura are they? What song are they playing?
KK Jazz.
They're gonna start this off just so that people can get in. They are currently playing a very jazzy kind of jazz solo on their saxophone, and it carries 300 feet. Anybody within a 300-foot radius, which is everybody, it gets an extra 20-foot movement speed.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What a guy, honestly.
I know.
This is our April Fool's joke. He just drags everyone away right after their turn.
No.
You hear the sexy saxophone song start playing.
And then Enrugi can't do much more from where he is. So that's where he's just gonna, he has his turn to get up on the building. Superman has some extra movement though. He is going to look around at the area, see the helicopters looking not that great. He kind of looks over to Mop and just says, "Hey." And you see as he unleashes out of his like bag that's kind of floating next to him, he extends his arm and you just see like hundreds of baguettes just start pelting the helicopter.
I love
Yes.
Superman.
He natural 20s. You see, Mop, you see his baguettes just destroy the helicopter.
How many baguettes are we talking here?
Like 2,000.
Can we salvage them?
And they just all fly back into the bag. And he just looks over, he just kind of looks down at the helicopter. I guess you could say I made a helicopter sandwich.
Ashley, I might have to.
This is why they're friends. Oh no!
I might
Yeah.
pay for this man.
Your turn.
All right, so I'm inspired actioning.
Okay.
So here's what I want to do. I want to Tokyo drift a plane.
You want to take what, sir?
I want to Tokyo drift a plane right now.
Helicopter?
Yeah, a circular helicopter.
Okay, so what are you attempting to do?
So first, I want to get over here, right, with the helicopter and shoot down this way.
Okay.
So it's like that, and then I want to come over here, and then like get my plane over here, so I shoot this way, and I don't shoot all the civilians.
Really?
And
Okay.
then just kinda keep this helicopter forever.
Roll me a deftness.
Advantage.
Advantage.
It's the best I can give you.
It's a 17. You can either attack once on one of the targets that you want, or you can attack both with disadvantage.
But that means it will be a normal roll,
Or-
right?
No, the attacks are at normal. Only skill checks are advantage.
Or can I maybe talk to a friendo and just get that normal roll?
No.
He doesn't want to help me out with this one?
No, he kind of wanted you to shoot the civilians.
Yeah,
What
more
about,
bodies for me.
you know what?
Bitch.
You have enough. Even after me wanting to take extra curse, can't believe it, man.
Yep.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna attack with disadvantage.
Okay. So go ahead. Here's the first attack. But I gotta find my helicopter page. First
I'm
one
gonna
on the
keep
first.
this, by the way, so you might want to just give me that.
Yeah, I probably
I'm
will.
keeping the
Now
helicopter.
the other one is destroyed. This one is currently at 1. Okay. I will give you a sheet after this turn, just because it's easier for me to run.
desire to
So you
deal
rolled-
with this helicopter ever.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. And then kind of cycling around, you shoot the civilian. No, I'm kidding.
I don't shoot the civilians.
Okay. Getting up over them a little bit and firing in as well. That's a 23 and a 23 on each. Combat AIs are going to attempt to dodge a number of times. So you see that this group at the bottom, these are the ones that die. This one, and these ones here all get mowed down. You missed a couple, as a couple were able to dodge out of the way. But
Fine.
you were able to take out
kills.
5.
E4 and helicopter, let's go.
Okay. That I believe will end your turn. Let me just go over here and give you. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't want to give you that one. That's the.
I mean,
That one's the combat AI. You don't have.
some combat AIs.
Nope. Shut the fuck up. Where is Jonas?
We're all still right here.
It's your boy Ian Edmonton.
All right. So the health on it is accurate to what it has currently.
Okay, perfect. Let me see. Okay,
Daniel, your turn.
Okay.
Well, first I'm gonna get in the helicopter.
You're in the helicopter.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm in the helicopter. Hey, no, stop leaving.
Hold on. No, just leave you where you are. I'm trying to bring you guys to the front of the
Oh.
lair. Put yourselves back where I can see you. please.
Gotcha. Sorry. I was like, why is that helicopter
So
running?
we can see you.
How tall are these buildings?
They are about 60 feet tall.
How high up are we?
About 80 feet up.
Okay, good.
God, I didn't know that this helicopter had common actions.
I just leave that there for everything.
The helicopter.
attempts grapple.
I'd like to use my helicopter to grapple the enemy.
I mean, you can hold held action, things like that.
yeah, I know.
All right.
Helicopter.
This is Inarugi, right?
Yes.
All right. I wanna try something that could end up being really bad for me, but
Okay.
I'm gonna do it before. Do these buildings have windows?
Yes, they have some.
Okay. I'm gonna hold an action to punch the window and grab onto a ledge because I'm gonna jump out of the helicopter.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna place my portals like both next to each other right here and land in one, go flying out the other one and land on the building. And if I don't make it to the top of the building, I want to punch a window and grab onto the ledge. And
Alright.
like,
Roll me an acrobatics.
alright, I can do that. Please don't nat one. Thank you.
+4. Can I see him?
No. You,
Somewhat.
not enough
This is
for what
tall
he's
building.
doing.
Tall building in the way.
Yeah, they get taller the farther back they go.
Gotcha.
Daniel goes in, comes back up, and you manage to just grab on the edge. Roll me an athletics, see if you can pull yourself up.
I didn't think about this part.
Yeah, so you're just like hanging there. You're trying to pull yourself over the edge. You're kind of struggling, making some noises.
It looked cool though.
That uses one of your action points.
How many action points do I have left?
That used one. You're still hanging there.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. I need to get out. Hey.
Hey, nope. One more action point used.
Do it again.
Okay.
Hey.
Nope, not quite enough. Getting closer. He gets like one arm over for a second, but then almost slips back off.
This is the last one.
And Ricky's just sitting there with a smirk on his face.
He hasn't heard yet, or he hasn't been able to use his turn.
Oh!
Nope, that ends your turn. You're just hanging there.
I rolled a 4.
Oh boy.
I forgot you had a -3.
He looked
He is
really
laughing
cool, and
his
then he
ass
just
off
really
over
did
there.
not look cool.
I need to do more pull-ups.
Yeah, you do.
teach you.
Honest.
Okay. Mop is your personal coach.
Oh god.
That'd be the best and worst thing ever. All right, Daniel. Unfortunately, that ends your turn. I'm sorry. Hey,
Yeah.
at least you rolled with it real well. Elphatasma, you become visible, and it is now your turn. No longer your turn. Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
No.
Since I have double
Oh, yeah.
movement, I'm able to like get up to here, no problem.
Uh,
And let's do a shadow strike on three separate shadow strikes on each NPC that I'm able to reach. So bomb, bomb, and bam.
So using an inspired action to
One
do
e-
this, or one each?
One each.
Okay,
there we go.
gotcha. All right. Roll the other two, please.
I can see him now, right?
Not from the angle,
No.
because if you roll like over here, probably, but you're shooting the edge of this building.
Okay.
You'd probably have to be at least over here for you to be able to see him.
Okay.
Okay. First one fails. Second one fails. Third one, natural 20. So which order were you going in, by the way?
I was going with top first, then
Left. Okay, so the last guy, the one behind you, as you kind of try to go for this back throw, didn't quite, he seemed to be a little ready for it. As you see, he catches the blade before you just resummon it to yourself, and he kind of looks a little surprised. Based on health, this is the only one that goes down.
Okay.
Oh, this one did get hit, but it's hurt.
All right, let's use one more action point to hit the hurt one.
Okay. Demon Tooth Blade, you'd have to throw that one, so you'd have to
Oh
use...
wait, my bad.
That's right. You have a lot of abilities. Sometimes you click the wrong one. All right. He fails, and that will be enough to finish him off.
All right, and that ends my turn.
Alrighty. The combat AI's remaining's turn. You see as this guy finishes that one, and then he's going to look up. He's going to go right underneath the helicopter and fire straight up. With his...
Oh.
Ian, roll me... if you
Is it Ian or me?
No, it's Ian because he's shooting at the helicopter.
I rolled toughness for helicopter.
You roll toughness, but I believe this is a dodge only, so it automatically hits.
Damn it.
So you take, let's see, you take 39 helicopter ports of damage as you feel the helicopter shake.
Okay, guys, I might have to bail on this because I need this helicopter.
Okay, let's see. This one is gonna run up to El Phantasma. If you could roll me a defense, dodge, or toughness, please.
Right.
That hits, actually, for once.
Okay.
You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a toughness save for me.
Toughness.
That fail. Oh no, that succeeds because of the +1. I was reading the 17 just so I could see it early. That just succeeds, meets the DC of 18. You feel your muscles tense up for a second as a couple quick jabs hit you in the back and side, but you're able to kind of straighten back up.
How much did I lose?
21.
Okay.
These ones are immediately going to rush up over to your Phantom. And they are going to attack it, knowing what they are now. I need to make 4 defense, dodge, or toughnesses, please.
Up. Can I just have what? Can I phantom swap that phantom with the other phantom?
El Phantasma, I don't think knows that it's being attacked. So no.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome. I could do that. Just makes no sense.
Out of the ones that do hit, 2 of them hit, and it takes 76 points of damage. 75 points of damage.
Okay, that's the one that already had Yeah, that one was down regardless. So.
Boop.
Delete.
All right. And then they're going to use the rest of their movement to go that way. Any others? Oh, there's one over here. He's able to take out that one. Well, they had a lot more coming up. Alright, Ashley, your turn. Helicopters down. Dropships are thrown all over the place. Most of them are dead. A lot of heroes are dead and a lot of civilians are dead. But however...
I'm just cleaning up now.
Cleanup time.
Oh, did you say cleanup time?
There's a little bit of something else on my mind here. I can let everyone else do some cleanup. But really quickly, where do I sense what with my blood mark? Where do I sense Elias Morose?
You see that he is going past you, almost off to your west, like southwest.
Okay.
Like he wasn't going towards this location.
Okay. Like as if he wasn't going towards this location, even though he was going towards this location. So he turned.
No, he was
I just said he was going towards the city.
You said he was coming towards us.
I never once said that.
No, he didn't. Because
He
when
said-
you repeated it, I was like, that's not what said, but I couldn't metagame it. He definitely said going towards the city.
Okay. Because he was in this direction, though.
He was northward, yes.
So where is he? I can see within 1,000 feet of me with my blood mark. Where is he?
All right, I will briefly. Hopefully this shouldn't mess up anything. Going over to here. You don't pay attention to too much of this yet, but he's heading this way.
So he was here.
He's currently
and he's
about
walking away from us.
He's currently like he went this way. That's the route he took into the city.
And where is he right now?
Right at the edge of the cursor.
Point. You have it. Okay, you can bring us the other man.
Okay.
Ashley is going to I don't know if it'd be doing it here though. She's gonna ask Energy Chief for help here. So she's gonna blood dash out of the helicopter actually.
Okay.
And land right next to Energy.
As you see Daniel.
And with the rest of her turn, while talking to Energy, she will go and grab Daniel up and onto the top of the roof.
Just, all right, let's role play out what you're saying, and then just at one point just do like a grunt or something when you pick up Daniel.
Energy, I can feel where Morose is. He's towards the west of this city. We can, you found us. Is there a way that we could work together so that we can pinpoint him and take him down? And I'll end my turn.
We have scouts out all over. We came to you because the general said you had not finished yet, and that you might be tired from Beretich, but seems you are doing fine.
Tired.
More than fine.
You see, kind of puts a hand on Daniel's shoulder.
I have my mark on him though. I know where he is. We can take him down.
Then let's clean up here, or I can do so with my people, and you can go now.
And I look toward Daniel. And I have my turn.
All right. Helicopters are down. Dropships are down. Arya.
Hi.
I'm holding on to her.
I'm half-ass awake. I'm gonna yell.
You're starting to regain your strength at the beginning of this turn, but
yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm walking. I'm not using my wings. That takes too much energy. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream.
Okay.
I'll take disadvantage if I have to, because I'm recovering, but I'm just gonna scream.
You're alright.
Okay. I'm gonna scream at this man.
Plus 10 still.
Yep. 27 and 38. Both hit. And he's looking very rough. Not quite dead, but very rough.
Okay, I only moved a couple feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come back over here.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. Mop, you are floor down below the building, but it's your turn. It didn't even hurt, actually. It didn't even hurt, and you're barely in any rubble. And all the rubble that did hit you just kind of broke on you. And it felt like it just felt like you fell through like a paper trampoline kind of thing. You're fine. Like, it's kind of surprised you how easily you slipped through that. It's almost disconcerting how easily you walked through a building ceiling.
I guess I'll just I'll pull myself up.
Okay, easy enough to do.
Oh, hey, Soup.
Hey! I guess you didn't hear my helicopter sandwich joke. Never mind.
Well,
You should look at the pile of baguettes.
Good one.
Yeah.
Are they alive still?
Helicopter's not working.
Alright, I'm gonna go check down here. I'm gonna jump down, superhero landing, and rip open the door and pull them out.
Roll me in athletics. Rips it off. You see that there from the hole, kind of suspecting as you're walking up towards it, you see that there is like a crushed-in skull from seemingly a couple baguettes of each of them.
Death by food. What a sad way to go.
Or a sweet victory. All right, I'll stop.
Sorry, I'm just trying to come up with one myself.
Don't get salty.
You can tell when Purple loves to play a
I mean,
character.
he is literally a dad.
It's true.
He's the dad joke guy.
Mop floor.
Walks away. Yeah, just go.
Why'd you leave the puns to me? As you walk away.
It's like 40 feet. I'm gonna start dashing. Let's see. I have something I haven't used for a while. Double my movement.
What does that mean? Double his movement now? Because of Anarigi?
You have an extra 20. No, from Jazzy, you have an extra 20 feet of movement. As well.
Oh, yeah,
on top of
I
that.
forgot about that.
You can
How
go.
far can I make now?
Well, it's 40, right? So you hop down.
I just moved 85.
Yeah. So that's like,
Or
that would use 2 action points to dash, but then you can go another 40. You could use another 2 action points to dash.
Alright, I'll just make it to like the middle of the street.
Okay.
And then... Yeah, I'm just gonna... how many action points do I have now?
To get to the... if you go back here, you'll have 2.
Okay, I'll go right there, and then I'll just kind of... Yeah! As the best mop... no, that's the silver mop. Damn it! I thought it was mop toss.
I'll let you keep it.
No, it's not fair.
Roll the mop toss for damage. Alright, we'll give him 26 damage. Doesn't kill him, but...
Hey, I'm over here.
Alright. Bonk! And it comes back to you. Alright. However, this one, because one of the only ones left, is going to use one of its inhuman reactions to turn and retaliate at you. I need you to make defense dodge, or dodge only, sorry. No, you can do a defense because of your mop.
Yeah, I could do defense.
Yeah, you see you bat away the laser barrage.
Nice try,
Alright.
loser.
I believe that ends your turn. This guy's going to jump down, roll, and while he's trying to attack you. He goes down.
Man, nerd.
These two are going to scale the building.
Wait, is it their turn? It's the yellow dude's turn.
Oh, my bad. They're going
I was like, wait a minute.
Ah, scared you. Ah, just kidding, April Fools.
That's our goal.
I was paying attention.
This one's going to fire at the one behind El Phantasma. That one will go down as well. This, that's Jazzy. Alright, there's only 2 of them. Gotcha. Jeffrey, your turn.
Don't accidentally shoot everybody else, but me.
Well,
Because you were a big boy.
There's one right here. And
Oh, that's
there's
right.
2 over here.
No, for those guys, yeah.
well, seeing that most of everything is done
Hold
for,
on,
I guess he's gonna walk in and drop his metal for him. Should we start moving? Do we know where the most of the action is happening? And I guess while I'm just sitting here waiting for a response, can I try to like pull some metal from maybe like a street lamp nearby or something?
Roll me perception or investigation.
Okay. Investigation.
I'm assuming you asked that question like in the earpiece.
Yes, I did.
For the very few of us that still have our earpieces. So much for the earpieces.
You find that there are, just kind of sensing around the area, metal shards. There's pieces of the dropship that have kind of scattered off the building. You're able to find 25 metal shards.
Sweet. And I guess that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, party animal.
Nice, Jonas.
This person's going to start running that way to help the remaining civilians. Athena's turn.
Athena's gonna drop clairvoyance. She's gonna look at Arya and be like, "Hey, go see if you can heal any of these like heroes." And then she's
Okay.
gonna move here. Like, "Hey, Mop, I got a present for you," and I'm gonna try to pick these guys up and chuck them at Mop.
Okay.
Directly at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drive him into the ground, like about 10 feet in front of him.
Okay.
It'd be funny if it was directly at me.
Actually,
I'm like,
behind him, so he can attack one of them as they go back.
Force movement does not
directly
gain
at him.
attack opportunities.
What?
Force movement does not gain attack of opportunities,
Okay.
but
Then I'll do.
all right, go ahead.
I'm just moving person.
Yeah,
Inspired action to grab both of
Yeah,
them.
I want to see the ability though.
Yeah.
Ability or mental. I just need to see which one is higher. But then, yeah, okay, yeah. So one saves. The other just does. The other just. The other's. Oh wait. Yeah, it just does because it's 23. So neither of them actually move.
Neither of them move.
Neither of them.
I'm waiting for my present.
That ends your turn, I believe. With inspired action.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, I'm sorry. They rolled pretty decent. Kind of surprised. So, the AI, there's ones that are gonna just keep going down the street this way, get away from the one that was shooting at the helicopter. It's now Energy's and Jazzy's and Superman's turn. Soup gonna fly that way. You can get 120 feet. That's good enough. Well, he can go a little bit farther than that actually. So he's gonna stop there. Jazzy's gonna move up a little bit. Can Jazzy do anything interesting that would be more helpful? Just to help finish these guys off, they're gonna start doing to a very kind of pop tune somehow on a saxophone. Very impressive. Allies take you get 20 damage on any attack that you do.
Dope.
Yay.
All right, Anarugi is just gonna kind of look to Ashley and just say, "There shouldn't be much left. We can get them out of here. Call your friends." And he's gonna start running off. And you see him jump in the air, and then all of a sudden, his form fades and shimmers, and then a glowing bit of energy appears over there, and he ends over that way. And he runs up to here and does it again to get all the way to here.
Nice.
He's running the whole time, running and jumping, and he's moving really quick. But that is all he can do, however. He can't quite attack from where he is. Soup can't see. All right, that ends their turn. Ian, you're up.
Okay, question.
Yep.
The helicopter movement seems a bit weird to me. Can I make it over to this building? Actually, wait, can I dash with a helicopter?
Yes, you can, but it would use 2 of your action points to do so.
It's 3 left, that's fine. I want to land over here. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just land over here
Okay, dokie.
from my friendos. And I'm gonna do a quick yell to them, just be like, to my people in the building, I'm just be like, get in. And
All
then
right.
I'd like to make sure that this helicopter is safe to keep forever.
Okay.
No self-destruct features, no secret tracking devices, the works.
Roll me an investigation.
Hang on, I got a Ian sheet. And investigation. not as good as I could be.
There's a lot of stuff, and Ian, while he doesn't necessarily find anything in particular, he's pretty sure it has tracking devices in it,
Okay.
based on his knowledge of Moreau's.
I guess I will just spend the rest of my turn, if I have any action points, trying to locate and get rid of him.
That's kind of what he's doing. He hasn't found anything.
Well, then I guess that's my turn.
Yeah. All right.
How about you push every button and see what it does?
Daniel,
That's a
your
good
turn.
idea.
You're now
The
up on top
safe
of the building.
answer.
Daniel. Zuniel.
Sorry, I was muted. When Ashley pulls me up, I just like brush my shirt and nod like awkwardly, like, yeah, thanks. And I'm gonna walk over here, and I can see everything from this vantage point.
Yeah, mostly, yeah. Because of the angle that these guys are, those are the only two you can't see.
Right, is this guy still going?
The one down there?
Yeah,
Yes.
the one over by the ships. Okay. I'm gonna use my last inspired action here. Just so I have like a bunch of action points. I'm gonna just start portaling like these any heroes and whatnot that, or who is that? They have a yellow dot.
That one's Jazzy. Who's the person that's
Okay.
doing the pop.
Maybe not Jazzy. Just like any foot soldiers on the ground who are alive, I'm going to sort of group up, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see. Because are these the only two enemies left?
At the moment, yeah. As far as you can tell.
All right. I'm gonna group them up, I guess, all in this area, and any injured that aren't quite dead yet, I want to put on this building.
Okay. Roll me a D100. So not the best. You are able to kind of move a number of these people all together over here. And you see that you are able to save a number of people. Would you teleport the kind of mob of civilians running away?
I mean, are they going? Looking off of the map, does it look safe in that direction?
Not really.
All right.
Not anything immediate, but not really.
I don't know actually, so probably not. You wouldn't think about that because
Daniel's under the impression that letting civilians run off into the city into dangerous territory is a good idea.
okay, fine. I put them over here.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, you are able to heal a few, but not many. Not many. Like this guy who recently went down can come back up on a very sore state, as well as this one. That's about it for the general vicinity.
All right, and then I want to reposition myself there, and that's it.
Alrighty. Okay. El Fantasma.
All right. Let's see. Before I meet up with them, I can get. I use my 30 feet of movement to get there. Boop. Then I use a ghost stride. Get like around. Yeah, like right there, like the 40. Boop. Let's throw a demon tooth blade, one each.
Okay. Choop, choop. Let's see if they can dodge either of them. First one hits for 22, looking pretty rough. And the other one also hits, and that's the one that Arya did hit already, so that one ends up going down. I just need to move him over to the side for a second so I can get that on him. Other one is up, however.
Alright, then I swap.
Okay. Alrighty.
And that ends my turn.
So this one is going to climb up over the thing, vault off of the thing over Athena and Arya, kind of flipping into the air, and is going to look at Ian in the helicopter for a second before it extends the other arm very quickly and shoots at Sophia.
Ooh.
Sophia's been holding action points, and if he comes up on this roof, I feel like she would use them.
Last turn, did you say it?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. I've said she'll be holding action points until something happens, like, because she's literally just been in defensive mode the entire time.
Okay. One thing that I should have asked you to clarify, I'll allow it for this time, but you need to tell me what she's holding for. Because you can't just say she's
just
holding.
like,
I know,
two
but
claws.
this one's fine. But
Okay.
you need to tell me what attack she's holding, or what type of actions she's holding, and for what. Because just saying she's holding a defensive stance doesn't mean much in D&D. It needs to be if someone comes up on the roof, if someone comes within 5 feet, things like
Yeah,
that.
it's,
Because you might not want her to leave 5 feet in certain situations of you.
Oh
Things
yeah.
like that. So this one I'm allowing. You can make a claw and a bite.
Okay.
$32, which just hits. And the other one also hits. See?
Okay.
He is down. Sophia does come over and just tear it to shred as she's about to have a barrel. Theta kind of looks in her as he's about to unleash the laser barrel down her throat, and just you see her just grab it, crush it, and just smack him like over it, and then just the arm flies and his body parts fall over to pieces as he gets sent off the building. And she just looks at you like,
I did it!
I did it.
she brings you the arm and drops it in front of you and licks your face.
Mom, I found
I'm
it
just gonna
again.
hug Sophia.
That could have been a lot of damage, actually.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
That is all the AI. Combat his end.
There's one in front of me, actually.
Okay, shoot him. Sorry, my bad. I forgot about it.
Okay, shoot him.
Shoot him. Finish him off.
Murder him already.
I'll do it.
Ashley's pretty good at killing these things.
Can he just like shut down? You know, he just gives up. Just
Yeah.
He just starts dancing.
I net 20'd.
Do what Frosty did in hell and just berate them to death.
I don't even think we need to look at
Oh,
that
yeah.
second one.
The
I
second
think
one,
that's fine.
You see Ashley's like shoots the first one and you just see that's dead, and she kind of like half shoots the other one, like, oh, never mind. So it's just like a half arc shot that didn't even make it all the way because you let up.
Challenge.
Can I go and meet up with my friends?
Yes, you can. His combat is now ended. If you
Dashing
start making your
through-
way over there, everybody that wants
Do
to
this
can,
now.
can start moving their
had a
tokens.
portal.
Dashing through the city.
Ashley forgot.
Um,
Ashley's not that perceptive.
And,
Sadie is.
can I kind of do a scan-ish of just like these guys to see if any of them are still alive?
At this point, most of the ones all the ones over there have bled out.
Okay. Okay.
Well then.
Ashley starts waving in the air for everyone to come to.
I weakly fly over there.
Did I get any response from my query on the radio?
Can you repeat what you said, please?
I said, do we have any more big areas that we need to go to?
We got a couple. Also, some of the groups have taken some injuries, so they're a bit all over the place at the moment.
And then you see you kind of he gives you a briefing of what everything is. You see as you're up in Fied Beach, that combat area has been taken care of. And all the blue are the various different hero groups. As you can see, this one over here in Follows Town have taken care of that. But however, there are a number of forces that are kind of coming into that area. As the white triangles, the white one was a really bad area, seemingly going on until, according to the general,
That's where we last saw Leo. As soon as he got over there, things calmed down. Minerva went with her group back to the compound.
at the bottom right.
Ah, purple. Got it. Okay.
And then the red.
Candor went with his group towards Usicha. And I currently have, moon calling over in our town by me.
Okay.
We have a hero group over by the West End, but we have a lot of activity over in a stronghold over there.
Ashley, that kind of lines up with where Elias Morose went.
Yeah, are we all together finally?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Ashley can't hear any of this, so she's just gonna start talking. And be like, "Hey, Elias Morose came back into the city. He's somewhere towards the west side. We should really deal with that situation."
The general just told us there was an area there that seems like a strong stronghold.
I have a
That's
helicopter.
probably where he went.
You sure do. But we
Then
do have
let's-
portals.
Can we teleport the helicopter?
Why don't I just fly the damn thing?
I'd
We
be
fly the thing. We just need Daniel.
careful going in.
Teleport
Directly.
larger.
Okay.
Anyone
Uh,
that's kind of gotten within 1,000-mile radius, not 1,000-mile, 100-foot radius, has died instantly.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, so.
I'm
I would like to mention that Elias Morose isn't quite there yet. He's more to the right, to the left of Fella.
Follows town. I know it's hard to
I
see with
can't
the.
see it. Yeah.
You see that he's
Follows town.
slowly getting closer and closer this way every couple seconds. He's moving very fast.
He's moving really fast towards that area.
That means whatever they got set up in there is pretty strong already.
Well, let's get over there quickly and deal with it.
Listen, I'm not taking hope in there.
You hear for the
Did
people
you
that you have the.
name the helicopter.
Yes, I named the helicopter, and it better not
So
explode on
for
me.
those of you that have the rose earpieces,
What about me?
you nope, not you. 'Cause you hear unless
You
you're
should
if you're
be
standing
able to
near
hear-
someone though.
Yeah, he
Um,
should be able to hear because someone has the rosebud next.
You hear
I'm pretty sure
from
I'm standing next to
you
Ashley.
hear from Solemn.
I don't have a rosebud.
Oh, you don't?
Okay.
You hear from Solemn.
Mm-mm.
Is anybody there at the moment?
I mean, we're here. What do you mean?
I have some good news and an inquiry.
Okay.
Good news, I have your very cranky friend with me.
Shut up.
Good.
He's
Who
fine.
is that?
That's good.
Thalia.
That's Thalia.
Ashley's asking because you're talking to no one.
No. I know.
Oh, here you go.
Solemn's got Thalia.
Oh, good.
She'll relay that to the general too.
Thank God.
And then you hear.
What's the bad news, Solemn?
I didn't say bad news, I said inquiry.
You
Neb
got-
wanted to
what's the
know if any of you did something in particular to the water.
Yes.
She felt it a couple hours away.
We had two different things happen to the water. It should be settling now.
Jeffrey, I'm
Talking
tired.
about the
Can I
new.
unmelt the ice?
It shattered when Arya hit it.
Okay.
Like with all the
It's
pieces of
almost-
robot.
Jeffrey, I'm sleepy.
Well,
We
don't
need
be.
to,
We got a long way to
rest.
go.
We're going to be recalling to moon calling now. We'll meet you
Okay.
there.
Mm,
Yeah.
And Athena,
Yeah.
if there's no civilians, I might need help again.
Okay.
Should I risk it?
Mm,
For the biscuit, of course.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's a good one.
If we,
Yeah, I'm learning.
Mom,
High
there you
fives.
go.
High fives you.
do we happen, General? Do we happen to know if there's any civilians here?
We're getting most of them to the strongholds. Barrett each side, our town and south side. A bit of the south tier as well.
If we back all of the civilians off, it might be an option, Arya. Just bomb it and cut our losses there.
That's the scary part. I need to know because I don't want any more innocent people to die.
There's
So-
definitely people in all of their compounds. We believe Elias is using them as power.
Great, of course.
Well, we could stop wasting time and actually go there.
He's got a point.
How
Let's
does
get
everybody
moving.
look?
I hate to break it
Exhausted.
to you, but
Tired.
becoming giant and controlling the beach water is
Yes,
kind of taking a toll on me. I need to take a little rest.
I feel
Okay.
fine.
We could
Same
all use
here.
it.
I feel fine too.
Just make sure you're being careful. You might...
Why don't those of you who need to take a rest go on the helicopter with Ian? The rest of us can be the first responders immediately in this situation and let you guys know what we're looking at.
I'm already climbing on the helicopter.
Yeah,
I
I'm already
joined
firing
the
up the helicopter.
So
Yeah, I'm
Arya's
doing
gonna have
it,
to
yeah.
sit on someone's lap then. If Arya
I'll
wants to
take
also
it.
get in it.
Well, Mop should also get in there.
There's
Yeah.
not enough room for Mop. In Steiner Stevenson form, he would also have to squeeze in, barely fit, maybe.
What kind of helicopter is this?
It's this very small two-person combat helicopter.
Hey, could I try something then? Or I could ask Ian. Hey, Ian, couldn't you just like, I don't know, make a bubble of slime around it or something that they could lay on?
You gave me a platform outside of it.
Hey, Cullen. There's an ability I have called Slime Sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
How
Oh
long would
god.
that take?
Probably like 10 minutes.
That's fine. I'll pop it. I will just, just start sculpting a nice little carriage for everyone to just chill under while we fly on back.
I'll take the slime
Hey,
because
Ian, how much fuel does this chopper have?
Ian, roll me an
this thing's kinda
investigation check.
weird. This
If you-
thing's kind of weird. It's hang on, let me check. I think it's
You find it, and you see that it doesn't seem to run off of conventional fuel, so you still don't know what it means. It seems like it's 75% full.
It's not. It's 75% full.
And how?
No clue.
I wanna
No,
investigate.
This thing isn't.
Yeah, same. I want to look for like.
Both of you can
trackers and
roll.
stuff.
There's a higher DC for you because you haven't.
Oh,
been
I'm
in
just
these-
looking for trackers. I'm not looking to see what.
No.
Thank you, Phantasma.
Higher DC, you say?
I rolled a 2. No, that's a 7. Never mind.
Athena doesn't find anything. El Phantasma's kind of like leans in over Ian, who's kind of looking at a few things. Kind of opens up one of the panels, kind of using his knife,
What the fuck? No, what are you?
and you see that he finds a kind of like a internal wiring mechanisms.
I didn't
It's,
think
it's
about
not
that.
even so much wiring, but there's like there's kind of a what seems to be a miniature nuclear core reactor.
Don't
Oh.
touch
Oh
that.
great, we have
I'm
Diva.
fast. Don't touch that. Trust me.
You see that the tracker seems to be embedded into it.
Oh, you know what? Looks like I'm nuking the place.
That's my job.
Yeah, no, I have a nuke that doesn't kill you.
What's
To
the
be
tracker
honest,
made of?
It could kill me.
Made up that same not metal.
Okay.
Why don't we
Do it
just leave
anyway.
the helicopter here, portal over there, and take a rest
I'm
somewhere
taking the
hidden?
guys back. It's fine. We're big boys. We know how to
We
handle
could
fights
use
just
the
as well as
helicopter
you.
as a weapon of explosion sorts.
That's what I'm thinking, but I am also saying that we could still do the plan. Whoever's going, become the first responders. The rest of us go back, take a quick rest, meet you guys there, and then
You guys aren't going back. Just take your time coming there. It's gonna take a while for this helicopter to get there, so just rest while you're flying.
It'll take like 30 minutes for the helicopter to get over.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
it's not gonna take that long. Helicopters aren't slow.
And they can still rest while getting there. There's really nothing else other than us literally taking a nap right now. That's not happening.
I don't know if you guys think that you're prepared without taking a nap. Otherwise, you might have to. You have to take a 6-hour rest to be able to get a long rest.
And by that time, all of this is gonna be far worse than we'd expect.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just kill ourselves. Let's just do it.
All right.
No.
Ian's gonna.
I'm not saying we need to kill ourselves either. It's just there really isn't much else we can do here.
We could take a short rest, which would take
Yeah.
not
Listen,
nearly as
there's-
much
Which
time.
is why I said we
There's
can
not
get
much
there
I
and we
can
can lay
do.
low and rest, but we need to go.
There's not much I can do to help in this next fight. I'm exhausted, but
Athena,
there's not much
Yeah.
I can do.
you can control time and whatnot, correct?
Yes.
Don't suggest it, Mom.
How do you?
no.
Is it possible that
Everyone
you
go to
could just,
fucking sleep.
is it possible that you could speed up our?
Yeah, no, I'm working on it. Everyone go to
Alright.
sleep. Everyone go-
Everybody lay down right where you are. Okay. So-
She's gonna
Everyone's
turn us
sleeping?
all into old people.
No, I'm not.
Alright.
I'm looking quizzically at Athena.
I'm gonna fast forward your body 6 hours through time and give all
I
of you
don't
a
need
long
it,
rest.
but I'll stay up and help just in case this goes horribly wrong.
Okay.
I'm making everyone fall asleep. Not everyone, just the people who need it. I'll be
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna-
Raise your hand if you want to go to sleep so I can help you.
Ian's already
Question,
out.
Purple.
Alright, raise your hand if you need.
So one thing that you all notice about Ian, he immediately falls asleep, closes his eyes, then after he fully gets asleep, his eyes open and they're just pure black.
Oh.
And you see that his eyes and mouth are kind of moving still. And you can see that from the grin, it's not Ian that's awake, it's Dan.
Shit. Wait. Ian doesn't
well-
sleep, guys. Ian does not
Dan
sleep,
talk?
guys.
Does Dan get to talk?
Nope.
Damn it.
And Ashley goes up to Ian.
You're just grinning at people.
Yeah, Ian might have been on his 7th day of no sleep, so.
He doesn't need to sleep.
He does
Actually,
need to
this
sleep
is
at
every
once a
7
week.
days.
Sleep.
Not that Ashley knows. So don't correct me.
Okay, once
But
everyone
Ashley says it out loud.
I'll attempt to do the
Oh,
time
Ashley
thing.
said Ian doesn't sleep, hold up.
And she's in front of Ian, not Ian, with a really concerned expression on her face, but not knowing whether to touch.
Well, Ashley wasn't
Or not
sleeping
now.
anyway, right?
No, Ashley does not need to rest. She's
No, I know.
completely fine.
But is everyone else asleep?
Yeah,
Jeffrey's staying awake.
So none of you care about the "Hey, Ian's a
I'm
demon"
saying
comment from Ashley.
Literally, I'm yelling and saying, "Wait,
Jesus
shit,
Christ!
Ian,
We're
it's
trying to
Ian."
figure.
He's
It's
good at
okay. Calm down. You were talking. Athena asked a question, and so we responded. Right?
Yes, but you guys, this is for me because we do this a lot. Caroline is the reason that I keep bringing this up a lot. Caroline wants to stay in roleplay, and you guys jump around a lot. Stay in the roleplay
No.
first.
I know, but if Ian's asleep, I'm trying to figure out who all is asleep.
No
before
one's
I
asleep
start-
yet. No one's asleep yet. And why would you be going on with it when Ashley's saying, "Hey, I'm freaking out here. Ian doesn't
Ashley
sleep."
does
and
not have a
demon
different voice from Kara. That was what's so
That is
confusing.
fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Okay,
We were-
that's
the
for the
same
confusion.
voice.
I didn't understand that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't understand that either. That's
So
how it was.
Ashley is saying this all in
Ashley goes
character.
shit, and then she heads up to Ian, and she doesn't know whether to touch him or not. That's why I said that. And she's like,
Okay.
"Ian doesn't sleep, guys. Ian doesn't sleep."
I'm gonna walk
Let
up
us
to
rest.
Ian and just slap him across the face.
I don't do.
55
I see
feeling
the
and you
glow.
wake up, Ian.
What the
Don't sleep.
I'm tired. Let me sleep.
No, because we don't want to see whatever the fuck that was again.
Dan gave us a little hello while you were gone.
Okay, he's gonna do that probably.
So you're saying it's fine?
Probably.
I mean, he wasn't doing anything. He's just
Worst
looking.
comes to
I'm sorry,
worst, I try
probably?
and kill everyone.
You know
Yeah,
what?
why don't-
Doesn't matter. I'll just
what
put
if
him in
we
a
let me
coffin.
restrain?
We'll be fine.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
I need
restrain
to
him.
be able to
man.
see him to be able to speed everything up.
Hey, Jeffrey, I'll restrain him. I have an idea.
Don't
Okay.
dare duct tape me again.
We make no promises.
Plan B.
I am going to
Plan B.
summon, I'm going to summon 2 Phantom Links to grab hold of Ian, and basically what I want to do is that I am going to use Restless Soul to keep myself awake, but still gain the thing that Athena's trying to do.
Okay. That's fine. I'm good with that. Using an inspired action to do so.
Yep.
Okay.
I will assist El Phantasma's Phantom Links with holding Ian.
Okay. Ian is currently being held by 3 different sources. 2 not as comfortable. 1 fairly comfortable for Ian.
I'm gonna just chill out then.
Okay.
Okay. Once everybody is
Really
asleep,
concerned, she looks at it.
Once everybody is asleep, Athena will do the thing she's trying to do. Everyone who's going to sleep is asleep, and I'm gonna use, I guess, a heroic action.
Heroic action. Okay.
Yeah.
So
put precog on myself and attempt to speed up time on my friends' bodies so that they get 6 hours in like.
so that
3
is
minutes.
everybody but Athena, Ashley, and Jeffrey, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just confirming.
And El Phantasma isn't asleep, but he wants.
He is
to-
like in a
Yeah.
meditative, restless soul trance
Yeah.
kind of thing. So, if you could roll me a mental or ingenuity and a concentration or focus, please. Good roll. 33. 40.
45 and 38.
Yes. 35, 38. So,
Good job.
there's kind of this weird sense of time as Athena's she finds herself having to like sit down as her body kind of weakens and sits down, and it's a very rough kind of transition kind of state for her. She feels waves of exhaustion kind of coming over her as she's experienced that time in a matter of seconds. I need you to make a constitution or toughness. See if you can avoid a point of exhaustion here. Which you do.
29.
29. You managed to avoid the point of exhaustion, fortunately.
Good job.
But you feel that coming over you very hard, and it was very tough for you to do it without having too many side effects, but you managed to do so. And it takes an hour, so a short rest length, to have a long rest of 6 hours. Ian, there's some things I believe you need to roll
Ah, damn it.
because you've had to sleep. If you could go ahead and
Welcome to
roll
owning demons.
what you need to.
Do not recommend.
Wait, what is this? I can't see the. What's the 50% thing? I can't
Oh,
see.
nothing yet.
Oh, great.
Oh,
But there might
no.
be something else I need you to roll.
Hang on, I don't have.
50%, then it takes control of your body and kills us all.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
I
That's
don't
in
have a
the
D4 out
that's in
one
the fine print.
Oh, come on. You know better to not have a
second.
D4
No,
out.
I just moved my stuff back into my room.
Okay, there, bud. Okay, there, bud.
Alright.
Keep telling yourself that.
Ah, fuck, I rolled a 2. What do I get when I roll 2? Ah, nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, he gains disadvantage on all attacks until he kills something.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Great.
And then I believe you need to roll a D100 now as well.
Oh, I didn't know that was the time, but that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fair, actually. Hang on, do I still get advantage on it? I think I do.
I believe, let's see. Advantage, yep.
Okay. RD100.
Good roll. So you're already good. You don't need to roll again. You're
Okay.
fine.
We're good.
Nothing happens to Ian, fortunately, upon
It's
his
getting dicey, boys.
very dicey.
Ashley just hold you that entire time.
You,
Not even any
Cortez
movement
and a
or
phantom.
anything. Just Ian looking
Yeah.
at us.
you see that the demonic face that's smiling up at you is definitely not his, but it doesn't do anything to just kind of look around, smile, bare some teeth, but that's about it.
Great. Ashley will continue to hold on. Kind of rolling her eyes at this thing after a while, being like, this is stupid.
All right. So, with that, we will take a break before we get going.
Hey,
So, we'll be back in just a moment. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for playing.
characters get a long
I'll be
rest,
right
we
back.
get a short rest.
Yes, you do. So,
No.
anyway, everybody, getting back into the session. You
Yeah.
guys ended up finishing at Fight Beach, resting on the building, getting a long rest, short rest. Athena kind of doing some time bullshit. Ashley and Jeffrey get to basically watch Athena go through what looks to be hours of just constant, extreme concentration over the course of an hour. And she looks pretty tired and looks a little pale, but she's kind of shrugging it off. Sophia fell asleep right next to her, just belly up, just tongue lolling out. And you guys start to wake up, and it's very weird. The time has gone down a little bit. It's getting towards more of an evening time at this point. A little bit later into it, the sun is pretty much down
It feels like a power nap.
at this point. So it's weird because it's now sunset when it was before sunset. Yes,
Could I request something?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. During the hour in which this is happening, could I just like get some more metal shards, please?
Yes, you can. I'll say for over the time, if you spent active just casually looking for it, depends. Do you want to get a long rest out of this so you can roll some hit dice, or are you not worried about that?
I'm not worried about that at the slightest.
Didn't think so, but just wanted to make sure.
It's cool.
Must be nice.
I'm gonna say over the course of that time, just kind of going out and about, you are able to grab 40 different metal shards off of different things. So,
thank you.
You're welcome.
Athena's gonna like pass out on Sophia.
Sophia wakes up abruptly, and that kind of starts to wake other people. And like she just rolls over confused and just starts licking your face. But gets it in your mouth, up your nose.
This is fine. Athena's still just laying there.
She just like lays down and starts licking your hand.
Porta's gonna walk up to Athena. ¿Estás bien? Are you alright?
What?
Are you okay, Ian?
That doesn't sound very convincing, Athena.
You should have seen her. It was crazy.
I didn't. I was sleeping.
Not you.
Arya is healing people up. You see that it's
while we over
that
just heal
people
Athena.
Healing?
Huh?
Does the helicopter get healing?
Nope.
Damn it.
I can't heal an inanimate object.
So, what are you guys doing? You see that Soup and Inarugi and Jazzy are kind of in the area making sure everybody's getting out, but it seems like they're kind of escorting people away at this point over the course of that hour. Most of the other like smaller heroes and things like that, they're heading towards one of the safe houses apparently.
Jeffrey will make his way towards Inarugi and like tap his shoulder.
Yes, he says before you're able to tap his shoulder.
Just curious if you're coming with us, because I think we're going to need all the help that we can get.
We can, but I am dubious if we will be enough to stop him. And I would like to get these people back first.
Yeah, they're talking just not too far away.
Inarugi, we might really need you. You were able to find us, and we could work together well in order to find.
The people here are
Alliance
my
Rose.
priority first. I want to make sure they get to somewhere safe.
Just
They
whatever
won't
you can
have
get
a
over
safe
there.
place to go to if we don't take him down.
I will take them back first. I can catch
Whenever
up
you're
with you.
done with that, you can come towards us.
That
I'm
being
assuming
said,
you could find us.
yes, I know where you should be. But that being said, you think we will be enough alone?
No, which is why we need to get to wherever the rest of the groups are and round them up. Because whatever this thing is, we're not going to be able to stop Elias by ourselves.
We might need everyone heading towards the west. He's right.
At least those who are capable of fighting at the moment.
There are a number of injured, I believe.
Well, those all can go to the the south side stronghold.
Yes. I had planned on taking these people here to the closest stronghold.
That's fine.
But if you want full information to where you can see everything, you might want to go back to where the general is. And I'll tell
I had planned on it.
We have time. I think, personally, it's best to move forward and not go at Elias until everything else is taken care of. He does rely on misery, I've been told.
And he's moving quick. Keep that in mind too.
But the less misery there is, the less power he has.
The more time he has, the more misery he can create.
You make a fair point. I just do
With
not want...
everybody working together.
I just do not want you all, our best, to go in unprepared and then not have you when we need you.
He kind of does a bow towards all of you.
And don't worry, we're used to it.
Alright,
I
well-
feel like with all the heroes that we have around right now, there is less. It is we are getting rid of the misery quicker than Mosarisa he's making them.
What about food, guy? Is he coming with us?
What? Huh?
Soups, get over here. You're coming with us.
Hold on. I see it. No, never mind. That's a dead body. Never mind. He flies over on his like slippers of bread.
Bro, your slides are nice. Where'd you get those slides, man?
I literally always wear these. How else do I fly?
Oh. Yo, do you think I could get some?
Nah, you kind of got tiny feet.
All right,
Alright,
can we get out,
He'll just
please?
take out his wings and be like, I'll use these.
Is there anybody else that we need on the way to town base?
Athena,
Mm.
can you? Who can contact the Misfits? They can join us. I know they would want to kill Miros a lot. Like a lot.
He's not wrong.
I
The
think
more
that's
people we have, the better as well.
Listen, but they can only come under the, They only get to come if I get the, like, killing blow. Like, I deserve it, okay?
Hey, Dahlia's back. You'll be able to contact her now. I'm gonna go help the group heading to Asicha.
Tell. I can't hear that.
Athena will repeat.
Tell
General
him-
Sestali is back. He's heading towards Yusicha.
Tell him to send them. Fucking what's her name? Nep and the other. Wow, Nep and Solemn to us then, since they're done with what they did.
Yeah, they just got here with Thalia. I can send them your way. Where do you want them to meet you?
Fallis Town.
Alright. Best of luck. Also, no sign of Leo, but that's how he works.
Yeah. You're sick.
Well, unless he's dead somewhere.
Fair.
whatever works. Let's go.
They need to be careful though.
So just to be
Because-
clear,
Mm.
sorry to interrupt you, Arya, but just to be clear,
You're
we're
fine.
heading to Fallis Town first.
Yes,
Mhm.
swinging through
Okay.
Fallis Town. The route that Anarugi wants to go is he wants to go here, and then he'll go with you. So if you don't want to go with him, you can just go straight there and then to our town if you'd like. If that's the plan of where you're trying to go.
That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know if that's what everyone wants to do.
Right now, Athena is laying on top of Sophia. She doesn't give a shit what we're doing.
Okay, fair enough.
Right now.
Okay, so we're going with Jeff's plan then, which is we're going to Fallis Town, helping those people. We're going to our town. We're going to get everybody that we can get, and then we're going
head
to
to
the
the
West End.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
then that's the plan.
So, Jeffrey, if you could roll me a D100 for this battle, because it's not a full battle here. A little different. You could roll me a D100 with advantage.
Okay.
Much better.
Nice.
You see, it's actually a fairly quick fight. Especially as you told Nep and Solemn to meet you there. For the... Let me just make sure I'm getting things right. I'm going to open up Solemn's sheet, because it's the first time you've actually seen him do anything besides phase through walls.
Yes,
But where's the sheet?
I
There's
feel
the
like
sheet.
that is definitely important.
So, Nep kind of cleans up when you guys are done. Wants to make sure that she's been given the go-ahead by Solemn. But from what seems to happen is any person that Solemn goes up to seemingly gets locked in some inability to fight anyone but him. And very quickly he takes them out. And it's just kind of you just watch as they seem to be seeing some unseen horrors as he just basically melts them, very similar to Daniel, with this necrotic touch. He also seems to basically step
Oh.
in and out of shadows, similar to El Fantasma.
Hot.
No.
Neat.
And then you see that one person that is an actual human he touches, and it seems that all brain power just seems to drain from their consciousness, and they basically are walking around like they don't understand English. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what their body is. It just looks like a meat sack that has the ability to move.
Oh.
So a zombie.
Kind of, but he didn't kill them.
An undead zombie.
I will. I'm gonna roll one of those abilities. That's the one I'm kind of referencing at the end here. Someone would like to read that off.
Affect a single. Oh. Go ahead.
Affect a single target within 5 feet. If the target fails to save their int, their int drops by 1d8 plus 2. If the target's int drops to 0, they go catatonic. If the target's mental state regenerates after they do a short or long rest.
So that's what you watched him do. He just drained the mental capacity of a person to 0. Well, to 1 actually. He didn't quite get them to 0.
Oof. Wait, if he does, hold on.
Aha.
Int dropped by 1d8 plus 2, so 9 there.
It was 9 there, yeah.
I'm scared of this man.
Athena would still be.
Oh, Athena would still be fine, but that would still suck for Athena because most of her abilities based off of that. Oof.
I'm scared.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
They're a mimic.
Is this one of the things that I could backlash?
You could not backlash it, but you could block it.
I couldn't make him save his own thing.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay.
Just because of where it comes from. It comes from the necrotic decay from his hand. It's not a mental attack that he's doing. He's destroying the neurons in a person's brain temporarily.
Ah, okay, cool.
Making him dum-dums.
However, during the fight, you do find that he gets healed up, obviously, but Solemn doesn't seem to be the tankiest boy. He does take a couple hits, which at that point makes Nep basically tsunami the entire circle. This entire area here becomes underwater for a brief period of time.
Oof.
And everybody has to go through drowning and things like that for a little bit. Everybody's fine, fortunately. But
Are you sure? Are you sure Ashley's fine?
Ashley's fine. Ian helps out, so that's good.
Ashley's fine.
Yeah. But the helicopter takes 10 points of damage, but that's all.
My helicopter. It's like.
I'll do a backflip with you guys.
So,
No, it's just me saving.
as you're kind of ending the battle here, all of the foes are taken out. You do see that there are a couple other people. A number of them are fairly injured, however. The two groups, group 1 and 2 that you sent out, which is Human Missile, Wired, Rope Burn, Lichen, Diva Power, and Momentum, as well as Ryan Justin, Life Coil, World's Angel, Ruby Law, and Sir Strength, were apparently going through a very, very heavy fight. There were a lot of very, very large mechs here. There was a lot of smaller ones, as well as a couple different helicopters that are at this point destroyed. And they did about 50% of the work, but they also apparently, reinforcements kept coming in almost faster than they could fully take them out, because they apparently really wanted Fallis Town for some reason. The people that got injured were Rope Burn, Lichen, Diva Power, Momentum, Ryan Justin, World's Angel, Ruby Law, and Sir Strength. The only people that weren't were Human Missile and Life Coil. Life Coil is doing his best to heal them up, but they have taken some pretty serious wounds, and they apparently have heard there are a number of people back at our town that are pretty injured. And that's where Life Coil said after he heals them up is where he's going to go.
Hey, we have 2 healers. I'm a healer.
Okay, you help him heal them up, which even Arya's healing seems to be slightly better than his. He kind of gets real sad for a moment, but then he kind of just shakes it off.
No, you're a good hero, I promise.
It's fine.
This is your.
No, it's all right. Let's just get them healed. You know, that's the important part.
Okay.
And then you get them healed up, and then you start heading towards our town with them, heading on back. In the meantime, you get a report as you're making your way back that way towards our town. You hear, "Well, how's it going over there?" Hello?
I wish I,
I don't
had
have
an
a
earpiece.
earpiece.
Yeah. Wait. Is it that include me, Athena?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
just you and Athena.
Athena is a BRB and Poke is having internet problems, so I'll just not. It's fine. We took care of everybody from Faye Beach to Forest Town, and we're heading down to our town.
Took you long enough.
Yeah, no
Anyway,
kid.
where are you headed now?
Well, after we get some rounded up forces here at our town, we're gonna end up going to West End.
West End. Alright. We do have a couple groups over there, from what I've been told, but there's a stronghold on the upper end, northern West End that has been overlooked.
Well, we could probably send the people who are getting healed up right now there after we go to the West End, because time is of the essence right now.
Yes, we're slowly advancing on that location. Any idea? Does anybody have any whereabouts of where Elias is?
Ashley was telling us that he was going to West End, but I can get a more up-to-date one now.
We believe that he's coming out of the western side where they have a very official courthouse building, not the main courthouse, but the other one, and they're sending a lot of troops out of there.
He's gonna turn to Ashley. Do you have a pinpoint location on Morose?
She will pause for a second and then ping. Well, she doesn't need a ping, she just knows where he is. Where is he?
He is right here.
What city or borough street is that in West End?
That is
West End is the borough, so what street?
that.
Give me a name. I don't know.
I mean, you're able to
Twitch Avenue.
What highway is that?
corroborate. It's the
Twitch Avenue.
West side of West End, and she says a specific
Yeah,
name
it's-
that I don't know right now, but she says it.
Placeholder Street.
It's 137th, and the 137th is the street going up and down.
Mhm.
And this highway here that kind of goes through and then this way, is the Follows Town Thruway.
Am I wrong in assuming that that was where the courthouse was?
Yes, that would be correct. From that information, you were able to corroborate that.
Okay.
And Ashley probably make that comment because she can't hear the walkie, but she'll probably be like, the courthouse? Somewhere near the courthouse.
Yeah.
After saying the address.
I thought we were
He's gonna.
Wait, where are we right now?
You're going towards our town.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna walk you back. Ashley has a blood mark on the guy. Turns out he's in that courthouse you were talking about.
Hmm.
Are you talking to the general?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. I'm talking to Thalia right now.
Just be
Tell
careful
her-
approaching there. We might want to make sure as many things as possible can be cleared out.
Yeah, lady, we're heading to our town to get more troops.
Yes, I know.
We should probably head and help the general at Isicha first, then head to Weston from there.
Also, if you see Leo, tell him to fucking help.
How are we supposed to... I can't fucking...
You know what I mean, on the off chance that it happens. You hear
It
some...
would have been really fun to respond that, but I don't hear the walkie, but...
She somehow knows and says it in your mind. Also, if you need me to come down there, I can.
We just got you back. I want you to stay safe.
Fair enough, but I'm fine.
Yes. Well, fair enough. We don't want you in any more danger.
Also, keep an eye out. From what I know, they might still have clay.
Well, clay isn't too scary to handle. We've done it twice.
Yes, but you don't know what kind of testing they do, and I got to see it firsthand. I'm sure that we're now a little bit on the same page.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much testing they've actually put on him, because I was able to hear a number of things that they told me that they, well, things they probably didn't want to tell me. But we can get to that later. I'll see you when you're here.
Got it.
Okay.
Love you.
Can... Never mind, I give up.
So, You arrive
Hello?
in our town.
Okay.
With your two groups. Is there something you wanted to do first, Whittle?
It was
Can
just
people
a
hear me?
joke. I didn't want to say it anymore. It's okay.
Alright.
I've got one. The only thing Athena would want to do is contact Clarity.
Before going.
Before going in. She'd just be like, Clarity, are you there?
No response.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Fun to his last battle.
Moon Calling is the next person Athena would try to contact. Moon Calling, who did you leave with Clarity?
She insisted that she remain there alone. It'd be imperative, is the word she used.
Okay, so you didn't leave. She had
I
the
was
peace-
willing to stay there myself, but she insisted that I go. I don't blame her, considering it's been very hard to wrangle Medusa.
Yeah. She's not responding to me, so.
She said that our mission here would fail if someone stayed. And I trusted her. I see that she had no reason to lie to us.
I trust her as well. Okay, we'll see you in a minute.
Alright. Then you arrive. You see that getting there is the two injured groups as well as a couple other. You see Teens, Firefly, True Shot, Bravery, Cursed Flight, Yodel Man, Bob, Barebones, Fiery Phil, Stepmom, Red Wash, Qualify, Lucen, Garden Grace, Pro Boxer.
And they're injured or they're okay?
They're injured. They're like one of the worst ones you see is a group of there's a group kind of around Bravery, which is you see Emerald Skies, Mr. Mirror, Orbit, and Ascended all kind of standing around her, and she looks really bad. And Life Coil kind of immediately rushes over there, probably with other healers kind of following him as well. But you see this maybe 20-year-old girl with this like bright blonde hair and kind of this old-fashioned armor that has this like kind of glow to it. And there's like this shield that's kind of sitting next to her cot.
Do we know her?
You don't know her. She's one of the newer top 50 from what you're able to gain from just kind of talking.
We haven't even seen her before?
You've maybe heard of her vaguely or seen her on the streets, but she was really a nobody. But now these people that are, some of them are bigger heroes than her, are like just kind of showing signs of respect and like really worried about her.
Can I get over there and look?
You get over there as Life Coil is kind of tending to her.
I'm also healing.
And then
Yeah,
Arya
I'm gonna
kind of,
boost Life Coil.
yeah. And you see that you're kind of healing the whole place with Arya and things like that. I'm sure Daniel would jump in there at some point. But kind of healing people up. And you see that she was really bad. You see that there was this gash that went up her entire like waist area, all the way up to her neck, nearly splitting her in two.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then you see Thalia, who you haven't seen quite yet, comes over to where you all are grouped. Ah, I see you found Bravery.
Yeah.
We saved the rest of you lot, isn't that right? They all kind of nod sheepishly.
She gonna be alright.
And she should hopefully be now, thanks to your party and Life Coil. Either of you
Life Coil
care to
should stay
explain what happened? Yes, Life Coil stay. We need someone to actively heal. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You see that they kind of all look. You see Mirror, who's this kind of very pale, skinny man, seems to be of some sort of Spanish heritage, essentially. Not Spanish, but southern countries. But I didn't look. I don't remember. I haven't memorized them all yet. And just says, she stayed on the front line, even though she shouldn't have. To her, we owe we have come out unscathed, and probably the whole mission.
Literally her name. Got it.
Yes, but she was a nobody. We didn't really think much of her, and kind of were annoyed that she was given a captain's spot in our.
Sounds like she deserved it.
He very
Sounds
much,
like you shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
he very much does deserve it. I am ashamed of how I thought originally. You see, she kind of coughs a little bit and starts breathing normally, as Daniel and Arya and Life Cool kind of go over her. And you see that her body like slowly was stitching back together. Oh, what happened?
Looks like you took a big hit.
You died.
She did.
died?
Athena's smacking Jeffrey on the chest.
Doesn't really notice it.
Backhanding him. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Close, but not quite.
Oh, well, I only thought I'd do that once. Now I get a second chance. I guess I didn't do it right.
No, you didn't.
Hi. Oh, hi. Kind of looks up brightly, kind of trying to sit up. And like, "Ugh."
And then stay down.
She was trying to like shake
no,
your
no.
guys' hand.
Before Athena even goes, nah, stay down, I'm already pushing her back down.
Okay, cool.
As the doctor.
Yes.
You see Life Clo was about to do the same thing too, like on the other side. It kind of gives like Daniel like a, yep.
Why don't you catch your breath? We can get acquainted later.
Alright, well, it's nice to meet you briefly. Okay.
Yeah.
Thalia.
Over this way. She kind of leads you over to like a more informational tent, which has the whole map of the city kind of mapped out in like a hologram, and she's kind of moving things around to where people are and based on reports that are coming in. Usually she has 4 different earpieces up to like hanging from her ear, and she's like kind of rotating between while listening to you all.
While we walk into the tent, Ashley's gonna look at her really concerned. Are you sure you're okay for all of this?
Oh, I'm horribly dreadful, but I'm fine.
Of course you are.
Alright. You're not gonna like what we're about to say, but here's what's happened so far. And if Ashley can, she'll recap literally everything. The whole steadfast thing, everything that happened at the conference prior to Thalia being saved.
You're even going to include the you have a celestial ring part.
I will show the celestial ring part. Yeah, Thalia knows everything about Ashley. She's okay saying all this.
So you see she kind of, as you're kind of getting to that part, the general told me about steadfast.
Athena will explain the part she heard.
We haven't
No,
heard
you
this
gotta
part.
say that out loud to
We
everybody.
have to say this one out loud.
Oh,
None of us have heard this
hold
part.
on.
We don't know anything.
That's fine. If you need a moment to gather yourself, that's fine. But this one I feel like needs to be RP'd out and not just be like, oh yeah, I spoke to God.
After he
Allegedly.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
Wearing a Thalia this whole time, by the way.
After he spoke to all of us and gave me this ring, he turned to stone. Now there's a statue of him in the central.
There's a little bit more that you guys don't know. I froze Steadfast in time for a little bit to try to prevent him from dying so that Daniel would have a chance to heal him. And in those few minutes, I guess my mind got transported somewhere else. I saw Steadfast along with a lot of other people, like Celestials, I guess. And there wasn't a lot said, but they told me it was time to let him go. Kostya does not remember the full conversation. They said that he would come back eventually, but that we needed to let him go, so I don't Purple, can you help me out here at all?
Athena would remember him saying,
It is time for my son to rest. If you would allow him, one day he will come back to you.
Okay. So I remembered something similar to that. He said, "It is time for my son to rest, and one day, or if I'll allow it, and then one day he'll come back to me."
Are you saying you saw another celestial?
Multiple.
A father of his?
That's what it seems like.
Actually, you probably saw an archfey or an archangel. You hear from behind you as Leo's just there.
Who the fuck is
Fucking
behind
god.
you?
Monroe.
Immediate ping, and then it's demon sense, and it's like, oh shit.
No, you don't sense demon. You don't sense a demon. You sense nothing.
That's
Who was
right.
that? Monroe?
Yep.
Monroe.
You
Turns
see
around,
that?
hands
You see?
out for a slime fire, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. We're all like, oh fuck.
I've been sitting here uninvisible for the past minute.
You absolutely. Come
I
here,
know.
come here.
No,
He's gonna-
don't touch me.
Wait,
Do not
wait,
touch
wait.
me.
No,
Do not
he's
touch me.
flicking.
Do not touch me. You see he's blocking
Leo,
it?
what did you say?
That was probably an archangel. They're dickheads.
What's an archangel?
Dickheads. So you see he lights
What
a
actually
cigarette.
is an archangel?
Celestial, but 3 times, 10 times as powerful. Fought one
great.
once. Didn't go well. They'd kick anyone's ass. Considering if you're human and not you with half demons, I think half of you would disintegrate. But they can just look at a human if they want and they'll die.
So
Why-
that
Sounds
means half of
fun.
them would
Why
die.
did he choose to talk to me?
Probably because he wanted Steadfast or whatever the fuck his name is. You see he lights the cigarette, starts smoking in the tent, and Thalia glares at him and he's like, puts it out, throws it on the ground. Fine.
Great.
Okay.
But I didn't really have a chance to tell you guys that part of it. But
Can you remember anything interesting about him?
what do I
Or her.
remember about him?
What do you
He
remember?
Can I literally just
What he looks
okay? So
like.
what I want to do is just project the thought telepathically.
For this one,
into
I want you
everybody.
to. This is on you on your notes and things like that.
You didn't really describe him that well.
Yes,
you
I
Yeah,
did.
he
I described him in
He
exceeding
described him
detail.
Very well.
I know there was a beard involved.
You didn't write any notes about your interaction with God.
I was planning to go back and rewatch the session, and I didn't. I haven't done that yet.
Roll me a memory.
Okay.
You should know what God looks like.
I took my freaking thing in memory.
No, they drew a
We can roll
bunch of
history
Can I
then.
roll a
pictures of
history?
him.
Yeah, you
Thank you.
26.
The internet has pictures of God.
What you
come on.
remember was that he had a long white beard. He had big white wings and a white robe with gold trimming. He had a slightly tan skin. Who was holding
He
a
had
skull
swords.
in one hand
Skull and a
and and a broadsword in the other.
Yeah.
And he had this look of a very old, ancient, wrinkled face, and the like very white teeth, and the like beard that kind of went down to his waist, and the hair that went down to the small of his back, pure white. And he was larger. He was like Mop size.
Yeah, I remember that part. You said he was bigger than Mop. You said he was.
Yeah, he was probably like 9
like-
feet, 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
He
And
just-
there was like 6 or 7 others with him.
no. There, you would remember there was no one. It was just
The
you,
only
Steadfast,
one.
and him in a white
In, like, a
place with
white
mist.
void.
Others in the background.
Nope,
No.
there was nothing.
Okay.
That's right. All right. So, that's what you remember, and you can convey that to people. And
Yeah,
Leo's
she
like,
would-
oh, I don't like him.
Who is he?
him?
Who is he?
He goes by Etherdal. He is the he's the celestial of afterlife.
Celestial of Afterlife?
Yeah.
The skull.
Yeah, he's kind of pretty war heavy. He's kind of one of the top generals in their army.
I don't like him.
Me neither.
Was he calling Steadfast his son because of formality or because of actual?
I don't know
Blood
everything about
relation.
them. I just there's something about, I don't think there is actual father. I think it's something about the archangels being like the creator of all the other celestial angels or something like that. I'm not sure.
Right.
Okay.
I only fought them once and only tortured for information a couple of them. So, didn't get a
Good
lot.
man, good man, good man.
Yeah, that was a dark time for me.
Keep it in the family, you know.
Okay.
He
Regardless,
just
I don't think
rolls
any of
his
this
eyes at
helps
you.
us now.
No, probably not. Unless you want to ask one of your friend upstairs to go ahead and might, Mr. Moreau's.
I highly doubt that would work, but
I might be able to port him to the abyss.
I doubt it.
Why not?
Probably too slow.
Listen here. I don't know who you think you are.
Listen
I'm
here.
probably-
You don't know
Oh, man.
anything about him. You don't know for a fact how strong he is. He has
Listen.
misery, which he's been causing not here, but all over the globe. All right?
I worked for the man many years of my life. Okay?
Yes,
And
but
you know
who
how
knows
he
more
is.
about demons? The literal demon, or you?
Listen, I'll show you the demon right now, and you're not gonna like it.
And I'll
Ian,
show you that you
please.
won't be able to touch me.
Ashley's gonna try to grab Ian.
You see, they're like almost face to face at this point.
Please, Ian.
Always cause war with each other, you freaking
Before
demons.
anything happens, he's gonna be like, respect.
I don't understand you.
He's gonna put
trust
his
me,
hand-
we don't either.
I need
he's
to
gonna put his
smoke.
hand to shake him.
And you see he goes out and lights a
Wow,
cigarette
it
and goes
doesn't shake
outside.
my hand.
He doesn't even bother.
I like
Thank
that man.
You know,
He's a
Ian,
good-
we
he's-
kind of need
he's a
him
good
on
guy.
our side.
Nah, I think we can trust him 100%. Good man.
Granted, we never have a demon on our side.
Okay, what's the plan, Talia?
The plan is to make sure Yusicha is taken care of before we go after that stronghold. Hopefully by that time, all the other places should be mostly taken care of, because he's been cornered in now to the west end in Yusicha, and hasn't really been able to get anything other than that bridge.
Okay.
And now that the water lady, whatever her name is,
Neptune.
Nep.
that would be me. No, you're making sure no one can get in, correct? Yes. No one that we do not allow. Or
Can
not
we
giving me orders.
also, Nep? Could you
That's
also
great,
cut
Nep.
off the island?
I
That way
could,
they have no
but
go
I've
up there.
been told that's a stronghold.
It is a stronghold, but
I
feel
could
like
break
they
the
might push
bridge
that way.
closer to them and leave the other one open.
Yeah, leave the other one open, but the one closest to them, it might be a good idea to cut off their access to the island.
Could protect the rest of the people on the island.
You see,
Yeah.
she kind of closes her eyes for a second. Done.
You scare me sometimes.
You're great, Nep.
Good.
Thank you.
I will do my best. You're doing great, honestly. Keep it up. Thank you.
Okay. So we head to Yusicha, help the general,
Mhm.
send every able-bodied person, every able-bodied hero from here that's not us here. She'll
Either,
point to this on the map.
Anybody that feels they would have a kind of higher insight, go ahead and roll it for me, please.
Can
I roll my Okay.
insight via Sadie?
Insight?
Hold on, let me think. Sadie, yeah,
Using
Sadie
all
can.
of
Sadie
this
can.
information.
I have a +4, so no.
You could roll if you wanted. That's decent.
I have a
Did you want me to roll
+1.
mine just with Sadie's or Sadie's along with my
Roll
insight?
yours and Sadie, just for flavor. I want to see.
Not bad.
36 for
Decent.
Athena, 31 for
No,
Arya, 16 for Daniel, 22 for Ashley, 23 fell Phantasma, and 28
Yeah, I'm
for
the least
Sadie.
insightful.
So Daniel, everybody gets this because there's a considerable amount of worry on Solemn's and Nep's face, as well as Mooncalling's. And they're
What's
kind
wrong?
Never mind.
Sorry.
Nothing's wrong. If you wouldn't
Uh-huh.
mind coming over here, though.
I'm just gonna stand right where I am and pop a telepathic link between me and Solemn.
You see Thalia kind of gives you kind of a look between the two of you and then just shrugs and goes back and just says, "Get out of my tent, then."
So we'll start walking.
You want to go missing again?
You want to have a job ever again?
I don't need one.
Mhm.
I already have a cafe.
I believe that got destroyed about an hour ago. I thought you should know that, actually.
Mother.
Oh,
Also,
Sounds about right.
also the AI that you had installed killed most of your workers in the initial assault.
Ow.
ouch.
But don't get smart with me, Ian. I'll make all the news that you hear difficult to hear.
You know what?
Ian,
You're
just
really not
come
reliable
on.
Out
I
of
just
my
lost
tent.
I'm
my
gonna pull
business.
Ian out of the
I'm
tent.
leaving, he says as he's walking out.
What is it, Solemn?
You see as you're walking over.
I've been told that Candor, as well as the one we believe might be his father, have gone to the same place.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I'm
where
wo-
we're headed.
They're saying that in their head. We don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're headed. Hopefully, we'll be able to prevent
just-
Candor from figuring it out until
I
after
kn-
this is over.
I heard from Mooncalling that he very selectively split up his group. And without me, there's really no coordination between him. He just does what he wants and the others listen. So if he decides that he's going to go rogue, even if he tells them not to, you might be fighting Elias and his group if everybody turns on him if he were to attack the general. He might need to go very quickly. He might need to be ready to fight more than just Elias.
That's the plan. Our group's going there now. Get who you need, and I'll tell Thalia to send every other able-bodied, and as soon as they're healed, the rest of them to this location.
Thing is, I
And
think we need
join us.
Nep to really
Nep's
be able
coming
to
with us.
stop him, or at the very least stop Duststorm.
Yeah, Nep's coming with us, and
But,
Mooncalling as
however,
well.
Nep has been concentrating on the entire island, well, peninsula of Arbel, making sure no one can get in, at least their forces. If she drops that, we're probably going to be breaching the shores.
Hmm.
Do you want to risk it and have more fights popping up all over? Or do you think we can fight Duststorm and Candor ourselves?
I can deal with Candor.
You're
got
not
time.
invited.
We
Hear this
can't hear
conversation.
this.
Ah, fuck, damn it. You're right.
I know it's a conversation everybody wants to be a part of, too.
I think for now we just need to risk it. We'll tell everyone to protect Nep as best as possible, but we're gonna need her. I don't know. What do you think?
I'd say it's either way. We can destroy the immediate threat, but we might have 15, 20 more all over. And I know people are getting tired. I know that from the looks of it, you have recently taken a rest of sorts.
Yes.
Kind of staring at everybody without saying anything.
Athena's just got a small
Hi.
smile. They were able to.
I mean, we know Athena's talking
Yeah.
because her eyes are multiplied and she's looking at Solomon.
My eyes aren't multiplied, but there was a blue
Yeah.
glow about.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just a question. She probably never mind. I wasn't added into it, but I do know about what.
If anyone wants in on this, you probably know if you tap on Athena's shoulder, she'll like
I
open.
mean,
it.
we're all looking at you.
We're all just like
hovering around you awkwardly.
I'm just gonna assume you're talking
pretty
about
much
that
getting the
certain
stare down.
situation.
Okay. Let's tell everyone the plan, and we can add on if we need to.
You're all in it.
Nope.
Oh,
Huh? Oh, hi.
Are we getting the abridged version, or are we just like gonna get the entire thing now?
Okay, I got this. Candor went specifically to where the general is.
other way around. The general unknowingly went after him.
Oh.
That's
What?
not good.
Because the
Oh,
general
boy.
doesn't seem to know who Candor is.
Okay.
Huh?
And they're both
We're
at a
concerned
seacher
about
right now.
this. Why?
Remember
Because-
Candor, General's son?
Candor is
Candor wants to kill his
probably
father.
the son of the general, and I've heard that he wants to kill his father.
Oh, great.
And I think that that's why hasn't worried about killing innocents, because he's already knew that one day he was gonna throw it away.
Jeffrey says out loud, we can walkie him?
Yeah, we can. Okay, I think the plan now for now needs to be that we head for Yasicha after the general in Kandor. We need to send every other able-bodied person.
I mean, if we want to
Down.
walkie the general, to pull him back, we could do that, but do you think he would? He seemed like the type
It
to
might cause
just...
more suspicion.
Or give him an opportunity to have him alone.
Yeah. I think we just need to head there as fast as possible.
But then
Daniel,
my question
can you do the portal thing?
to Athena. Nep is currently blocking all entrance of Moreau's dropships and some of the aircraft into the city. If she goes and helps fight Duststorm, possibly if we have to, that means more Moreaus could get in. Do we want to risk it, or do we think we can do this without Nep?
Jeffrey says we're not taking her.
I agree with
He's
Jeffrey.
doing the most it can right now by making sure no one else can come into the city, then that's what we need her doing the most right now. Sure, we could use her as an advantage, but not if that means dropping the entire outer rim of the city
I
and
agree.
losing our protection.
I agree
What?
that there's a good point in both, however. Considering Duststorm, probably just about as strong as Nep, but on land.
Jeffrey says, I can take the storm.
Can you? Have you ever tried?
I mean, he's qualmed Kandor before. I can see him
Kandor is
taking the
nothing to
storm.
either of them.
Noted.
I'm terrified of them both. I don't scare easy. But if you have the confidence,
He kind of looks to Nep and nods.
you hold down the perimeter. Along with Kandor and Duststorm, they have Drop Dead, Cole, Crag, Last Laugh, Ace, Psychosis, Komodo, and Jaw. I don't know how many would be loyal if he turned, but I know for very well Duststorm, Last Laugh, and Psychosis would be.
Maybe.
But what if Kandor, you know,
Didn't
went
do what he's
away?
been set after for years.
No, I'm saying, like, if he turned, right? And then, he bit the dust.
But he doesn't know anything for sure, right? And you guys said the general is the one that's heading that direction.
Yes.
He's already there.
So Kandor has no clue.
Why
Kandor
don't we
might not
start
have a clue,
moving?
but I don't know. That is what I'm afraid of.
Let's
I
leave Nep
agree.
here and let's go ahead and start moving. We can continue to talk on the way.
Moon calling. We're gonna have the rest of our group come. Or do we think that would be too much of a confusion?
Well, we'll need them all when we head to
We do need them
Weston
all.
anyway.
Kandor
So-
shouldn't think anything different of it because we need everyone. He said true, but you guys
Sorry.
couldn't hear it because his mic's cut off.
True.
When you whisper, your mic doesn't like it.
Moon calling and I will round up the rest. We'll meet you at the front.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Thalia to get everyone else here. What, Arya?
It's nothing. Never mind.
Arya.
I was just saying, like, maybe we can talk him down out of it. Or, like, I could.
That's our
Yeah.
first. That's gonna be what we try first.
We talked him out of stuff before, but we all
Very
know how
well
difficult
did, you
that is.
ladies.
Who is that?
Moon calling. You very well
Oh.
did. And she says out loud, but knowing immediately what you're saying.
Oh, that voice scared me.
I was a little too close to the mic.
That was not
No,
fair.
it wasn't Thea. Thea's lower pitch
No,
than
it caught me
Moon
for a
calling.
second, and I was like, wait. Oh, my God.
Yes, of course I'm here.
Oh, God. Okay,
See,
I'm
her
gonna go
voice
talk
always
to-
goes down. Hers goes up. It's weird.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
I will go with you, and hopefully it won't come to that. He very well might not know, but let's stop wasting time, right, Solemn? You like to talk in circles a lot. Let's go.
And they start walking off, and he kind of gives you a nod.
Maybe we can convince him to kill Moreau's first. I think that'd be better.
Whoa,
Stop that big
hold
yawn.
up.
I'm gonna go find Thalia, and literally all I'm gonna say is to get the heroes who can to here before going to meet with Solemn.
Oh, and I
Okay.
passed the tent too. I'm gonna just shout out, I'm sorry for the damage to the building.
It's fine in this circumstance.
She hit more of the ocean anyway. It's the beach that got affected, not really the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there ain't no
One
more
day-
beach.
By a dropship.
You took the beach out of Fight Beach.
If you hadn't done that, damage could have been worse.
All right, let's head out. I don't want to be in this tent any longer.
Okay.
Okie dokie. We
Head
are
out.
boys.
Okay. So under instruction, all of the other groups of heroes, now most part healed up, are heading there. Well, you are all heading here with Mooncalling and Solemn, correct?
Yes.
Mm.
And I was hoping
Yeah.
we could do another portal thing via Daniel to get there quickly.
You'd attempt it.
All right, come here, Daniel.
Yeah.
How far can I see?
Roll me perception. Let's see how close you can get.
Oh.
Come on, we went from our town to
I
Five
know.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be a little easier than before. That's a fairly
Not so great.
low roll, but you're able to get very easily to this park. But the buildings get really clustered, so it was hard to really get there. You're
That
able to go
park
from
is
this.
like sort of the first thing that caught my eye since it's like a open
Touching
space.
Yeah,
green,
and
open
moving very
green.
quickly with no traffic. The time is actually only going to be like 10, 15 minutes at most to get to that spot.
Great job.
However-
we could just go up again and do
Yeah.
it again.
You could if you wanted to. It takes them about a couple minutes to go up and do that each time. So, you're able to get through. You start heading towards it, and you start seeing this very large, open, kind of park area, and you see that there are a number of people. There's a lot of destruction of buildings. It seems like the very large, boulder-like one, Crag, has been destroying whole mechs by toppling buildings on them. Whether that's the best idea or not, it's effective.
Oh, boy.
I
Um,
mean,
We weren't expecting the Misfits to be considerate.
And then
but
you
at
just-
least they're getting the job done.
and then on one building, you see the one Ace, the kind of older, more metallic one, just up with these huge Gatling guns coming out of his arm, just like maniacally going,
yes.
and then on another building, very far away, actually behind you, like practically out of the fight, even farther than Ashley tends to snipe from sometimes, is Drop Dead with the gem-like rifle.
Oh, Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, yes. And then you see in the center of the majority of the fight is a giant tornado covering up most of the space.
We found Dust Storm.
And then you see that there's a couple people off to the side. You see there's a couple buildings completely on fire. And then you see that two working very close in tandem is the large lizard Komodo as well as the skeletal man Flamejaw.
Oh,
Hey,
great.
those guys are
Not seemingly working together the last time you fought them, but they seemingly are working hand in hand this time, getting into a rhythm. However, you also see Candor at the edge of the tornado, right next to the general,
Yep.
Oh,
and that is where
hell.
we'll end for tonight's session.
I know. What? Can
Yay!
we deal with this first, please?
No.
Can we just go?
No,
Can I just?
No.
Can I
That
turn
was
invisible?
you can turn invisible. Just remember that you did that.
Yay.
I have a plan.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I
I'm
might
ready.
spoil that plan.
Yeah. Arya gets in between them in last resort.
Medusa just looks at the both of them.
No,
Problem
it doesn't.
solved.
One of the big things is like just
You're not wrong.
like Candor might not know, so don't. just
He
go out
might
and
not
say it.
know. He might not. Who knows?
Yeah, but Athena would make sure to say, just don't go out and say it, because Candor might not know.
I would just like to mention that we literally ended this with them looking at each other in the middle of a tornado. I think there's a little bit of. I'm
They're
pretty sure
standing
not
next
just-
to each other.
Standing next to each other. That's all I said so far. It's hard to tell if they were looking at each other or just kind of in a similar direction.
No,
Who
it's
knows?
gonna be
Because
fun.
they could have been
I'm
fighting
gonna
together.
have
Who knows?
Arya.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
have
struggling to
Arya.
keep my eyes open, so I think I'm gonna go to bed because I
Alright,
gotta
okay.
wake up
Alright.
early.
Anyway, guys, thanks for
Like
watching.
5:30.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye. I have to do that every time.
Contact.
I was so upset that my internet decided to cut out during like a really important dialogue.
See you guys.
See.